All stations. Mumbai control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kindly rename yourselves on the screen with your call sign. And how do you read?
TD5, Victor
Mumbai
Tango.
control, Victor Tango. Mumbai control, Victor Kilo Charlie. Read you 5. How do you read?
Station calling Mumbai control. Read you to say again all. Break. All stations. Mumbai control. How do you read?
Mumbai control,
I say
Victor Tango.
again.
Mumbai control, Victor Tango, Papa Romeo Tango. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Read you 5. How do you read?
Station calling Mumbai ground. Read you to say again call sign. Break. All stations. Kindly acknowledge.
Mumbai control, Victor Tango, Kilo India, Golf. Read you 5. How do you read?
Station calling Mumbai control. Read you to say again call sign.
I say again, Mumbai control, Victor Tango, Kilo India, Golf. Read you 5. How do you read?
I say again, Victor Tango, Papa Romeo Tango. Read you 5. How do you read?
Mumbai control, Victor Tango, Sierra November, India. TD5, how do you read?
Victor Tango, Sierra November India, Mumbai control. Read you 5. Now that is one call I'm able to hear perfectly. Others are not even trying to acknowledge the readability call. Others are stuck. Pehle up. And जिनको बोला है, please say call again. They are simply not calling again. But the way Shabrish gave me the call is the way it should sound. I was able to hear the call sign correctly. Emphasis was there, energy was there, confidence was there. So what's happening? It's a radio class. Focus on the voice. Is this how you as pilots would talk to air traffic controllers? No, doesn't make sense. Nobody would do that. Then why would we do it in the exam? The exam is all about how you would talk to air traffic controllers while flying the plane as a professional pilot. So are you all interested to give me readability or not? Out of 10, 11 students in RT1011, out of them, only one call has come through and it's already been 5 minutes. These little things will matter a lot in the exam. नुकुल का आवाज से मेरे को पता था नुकुल बोल रहे हैं, प्रेरित की आवाज से मुझे पता था प्रेरित बोल रहे हैं, बट उनका कॉल क्लियर नहीं था. उन दोनों के कॉल साइंस नहीं आए मेरे पास. उन्होंने बोला मुझे पता है. या प्लीज स्टेशंस कम ऑन.
Mumbai control, Victor Tango, Mike Echo Tango. Read you 5. How do you read?
Station calling Mumbai control, radio 2, say again call sign.
I say again, Mumbai control, Victor Tango, Mike Echo Tango. Read you 5. How do you read?
Victor Tango Mike Echo Tango Mumbai Control read you 4.
Mumbai Control, Victor Tango Papa Romeo Tango, read U5. How do you read?
Victor Tango Papa Romeo Tango confirm call sign is correct. Victor Tango Papa Romeo Tango Mumbai Control.
Affirm, call sign correct. Victor Tango Papa Romeo Tango.
Mumbai
Mumbai,
Control, Victor Tango Charlie Hotel November, Radio 5. How do you read?
Victor Tango correction station callings Mumbai Control Radio 2 say again call sign.
I say again. Mumbai Control, Victor Tango Charlie Hotel November, Radio 5. How do you read?
Victor Tango Charlie Hotel November confirm call sign Victor Control. Correction Mumbai Control.
Call sign correct. Victor Tango Charlie Hotel November.
अभी ये गलत रिप्लाई था चयन. कॉल साइन करेक्ट. आई से अगेन विक्टर टैंगो चार्ली होटल नवंबर ऐसे बोलना है. एंड देन विक्टर टैंगो चार्ली होटल नवंबर.
Roger, sir.
या
Mumbai Control, Victor Tango Kilo India Golf, read you 5. How do you read?
रेडियो 2 स्टेशन कॉलिंग से अगेन कॉल साइन मुंबई कंट्रोल.
I say again, call sign Victor Tango Kilo India Golf.
Okay. How many stations have done the readability check? Raise your hands. You can raise digital hands. You all know that, right? There's reactions. Yes. Okay, very warm welcome, students. Welcome to your RT study and practice session. For many students, it's your first live class. For many students, it could be the first RT class before you have joined the course. For some, it would be a first lecture after a brief gap of completing the course, but not having given exams, or maybe have given exams and then waiting for the right session and time to give again. For some, it is the course is done, sessions are done, couple exams are also done, and we are preparing to clear this exam. And for some, we are halfway through the course and we will be giving exam in this session. And for some, we are halfway through the course, initial, post, somewhere lecture 4, lecture 5, lecture 8, and we'll be giving exam in February, March. Okay. So follow instructions carefully how to benefit. It is getting easier and easier to clear the exams. After having studied the core lectures of the training program with iCATS, about 22 lectures, after that, everything becomes easy because we do have resources where we get the best of both. Best of both as in core learning, actual learning, hard work, about 60 hours of learning without with breaks, I guess. Students who have got the PDF of the course, I think you can actually see how much time you have to invest for lectures. And after that, there will be something that will make it much more easier for you to clear the exam. Now, I cannot just say like this, but yeah, you have to do the core lectures first and do it thoroughly and practice. Earlier, we were giving lesser practice sessions to students, but now I'm willingly giving more as much as it's needed. So you have to take advantage of it. Okay. And you have to improve. Now we have one example, Victorango Kilo India Golf. He, from his first practice mock to his third mock, the performance with respect to exam criteria was like this, like this, like this, like this. A very simple curve. But fourth, fifth, sixth, there was a steady curve. Following instructions is the key. If you are thinking you're struggling with RT somewhere, try to see if the instructions given to you are followed correctly or not. Instructions to do with how to behave with the examiners as well, how to be diplomatic a little bit for those 25 minutes. You follow everything, you remember everything, be aware of the situation, stay in control, and those 25 minutes are yours to have a good experience. If something goes wrong, we have a decent or so so, and something goes very wrong, then we have a bad experience. Results are relative. Sometimes a so so experienced students gets good results if their quality is good. So this is the buffer that you get. Now, sometimes some things could just go really south. We'll have a lot of examples from students if they're willing to share. So we prevent that also from happening. And how do you prevent? By following instructions, remembering आपको क्या बताया है, क्या suggestions दिए हैं, remembering what suggestions are given to you. So please take it seriously. It's not a joke. Flying a plane is not a joke. Um, I cannot see students. Only two students who have permission to not keep the camera on. I think Meet and Kunal. It's fine. Others, please keep it on and off. Initially, you can keep it on. Later, you can go off. But do that. Let me see y'all. It's been a while. Hi, Prerit. Nice to see you. So happy. Whew. Suchita nahi aayi hai, but I'm happy you are here. Shabrish, going good, full flow. Next 2-3 months, everything is going to be in your bag. Okay? Focus on that, the result. Everything. So you're doing great. Sahil, I'm seeing you for the first time. I'm so happy to see you. I could imagine you from your call sign. Very nice. Congratulations, students, on your recent success and good work if we are just slightly away from our success also. Simple. Everything is good. Nukul, nice to see you. We are going to be rigorously doing it till the day of your exam. Kingshuk, congratulations. And I think we have Bhargav. I'm seeing Bhargav for the first time. He's the youngest in class, I guess. One of the youngest in class. So very warm welcome, Bhargav. Neha, very warm welcome. Congratulations to you too. And nice to see you. Meet and Kunal, keep it up. Congrats. Good job. Focus, ask questions. Anything to do, we have to have RT in our hands. Kunal, you might still get the result in your favor, but still, based upon what you gave me as a feedback, let's ensure part one is sorted, part two is taken care of. Anyone who's just struggling with part two, you have to message me after the session saying, sir, my part two I could not clear, so that quickly we rigorously practice and get ready for part two. That's it. So part one, then we can simply have fun practice mocks. Right, students? We have Yamuna joining in after a very long time. Yamuna, very warm welcome. I cannot see you. Farhan is here. Farhan, very impressive with the way you are learning. Farhan is one of our students from engineering students, and he's very young and he's very dedicated. Like he completes his course and then he takes time out to do RT, and he's like, "Sir, मेरे को और चाहिए, मुझे और दो." And this is great. He has hunger for this, and this is great. Like the study notes task that I had given him, thoroughly on text, he was able to pick it up and he's like, sir, book 4 कहाँ है? Book 4 नहीं आया, book 4 भी भेज रहे थे आप. So book 1 हो गया. So book 1 and book 1.1 दोनों same हैं. Now this is how I get to know someone is literally studying or not. I will obviously same हैं. Good job. Great. That's all it takes, students. Then he's asking me, so what is alpha detractors? I'm like, park it, you will get to know. These are basic things. Correct, students? We have Rajnandini. Rajnandini, going good. We have to check. Today's task will be for you to ask questions, students, and for you all to observe what Nukul or any other student giving mock as a surprise would be performing, and just taking it in and analyzing what you would be required to do in the examination. I won't say things would be exactly the same because examiners would be different, but yeah, 60, 70, 80% the field would always be the same. I would say just take it as 100% practice. You have to individually focus on what You have to improve on and you have to get back to me and we'll work on it. Know that you're not on your own. Okay, students? Victor Tango Kilo Delta Tango. Mumbai Control. How do you read? माइक सबके म्यूट पे है. Everyone is on
Mumbai
mute.
Control.
Please go ahead.
Mumbai Control Victor Tango Kilo Delta Tango Radio 5.
Roger, Mumbai Control. I'm not able to recognize who is Victor Tango Kilo Delta Tango. Please drop me a Zoom chat message with your name. कार्तिक, आई एम सो हैप्पी टू सी यू. मैं और कार्तिक 3 4 5 6 महीने से फोन पे बात करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. हम तक अब तक नहीं कर पाए हैं. कैन यू इमेजिन स्टूडेंट्स? हमने किया था उसके पहले काफ़ी कुछ. ही फिनिश्ड द स्टडीज ऑल्सो बट we could not talk, we could not do the final things. Imagine how difficult it can be at times. Karthik, how are you feeling in class right now? Finally, I'm so happy you are also there in live class. Don't be sorry, it's fine. I take the blame, students, it's okay. We'll get there eventually. Sometimes we can just keep going, students. It's not our fault. So, any questions? Let's open with questions and then we'll be doing a practice exam and then we'll be wrapping it up for today. And mostly Monday we'll have rigorous sessions where Rajanandani, you will be getting to practice along with Nukul. And if anybody else is giving the exam for the current session, Kolkata, please drop me a message right away. So Nukul and Rajanandani, please message me your dates of the exam. Anyone else from the class or watching the session, if you are having exam in Kolkata, please drop me a message with the exam time and date. Abhi kar do aap bas. Do this message on our personal chat, okay? So let's start with questions. And how many all did not do the readability check? Raise your hands. I think only Prerit did, Nikul did, and Kingshuk and Chan did, and Shabrish did, right? So, पांच, नौ लोग, niner is left. Bhargav, please do a readability check with Kingshuk, and you can see each other's call sign on the screen. Okay. Karthik, you will be doing a readability check with Rajnandini. Yamuna, you will be doing a readability check with Farhan. So Yamuna's call sign is Victor Tango Yankee Mike November. Farhan says Victor Tango Alpha Lima India. Karthik is Kilo Delta Tango. Rajnandini is Romeo Sierra Charlie. Bhargav is Bravo Alpha Romeo. And मैंने साहिल को देख के भार्गव को बोल दिया. Bhargav, you'll do it with Neha, Victor Tango, November Echo Hotel. Come on, quickly get it done. And you will write your calls and you will send me the logs. Shabrish आपका log, प्रेरित आपका log, नुकुल आपका log, चयन आपका log, मीत आपका log चाहिए मुझे. Make it a habit of writing your calls and sending the logs. I'm just helping you go through the basics once because it's been a while since our live session. Kingshuk, what makes you join the class? तुम्हें तो फ्री होना चाहिए, पार्टी करना चाहिए.
ऐसे घर पे बैठ के बोर हो रहा था तो जस्ट कुछ तो करूंगा सर. आई विल लर्न ओनली.
Good. I really appreciate it. I was very happy to see that. जनरली बच्चों का पार्ट 2 भी अच्छे नहीं जाता है. दे आर इन द होप कि हमारा क्लियर हो जाए एंड देन दे डोंट अटेंड द सेशंस बिकॉज नोबडी लाइक्स स्टडिंग मच, राइट? एवरीबडी जस्ट वांट्स टू फ्लाई, बट studying and flying together, it's like studying is short term only, students. Do it as much as you all can. बाद में टाइम नहीं मिलता और ज़रूरत भी इतनी नहीं पड़ती. You'll keep learning, but those will be easy and fast. No questions? Shall I start with questions? Can you all not see me? Oh my God. वीडियो मेरा कब से बंद है? Good, at least you are following my voice. Anybody who doesn't understand Hindi in this class, please raise your hand. Okay, Bhargav, 50-50. or 100%?
100%, sir.
Oh my God. Be careful, Prime Minister should not hear. Learn Hindi, it's good, it's useful. And teach me some South languages when I come there. We'll exchange, okay? पहले RT कर लेते हैं. Let's do RT first. So Bhargav, anything that if it comes in flow in Hindi and it doesn't get translated in English, then please raise your hand and remind. Okay, sir, please translate. Okay, do that. Can you do that?
Roger.
Be careful and watchful. Okay. Okay, students. So I have a few questions. Please drop your answers in the Zoom chat box. Everybody knows how to drop a message in the Zoom chat box. Sahil, if you know some answers, you can please drop a message. Okay. Rajnandini, can you please carry on? Students, will you do the readability checks now?
Victor Tango, Kilo Delta Tango, Victor Tango, Romeo Sierra Charlie. How do you read?
Victor Tango Romeo Sierra Charlie. Read 5. Victor Tango Kilo Delta Tango.
Rajnandini, reply, acknowledge. Did you hear him? Did you not hear him? And the reply students should come within 10 seconds, and in class we practice to reply within 5 seconds. By the manual of RT, it's 10 seconds. We do it in 5 seconds. Please continue and finish the script, and both of you all will share your script, okay? Karthik, good call. Rajnandini, good call. Continue, please.
Victor Tango, Kilo Delta Tango, Radio 5, Friends 5, Victor Tango, Romeo Sierra Charlie.
Rajnandini replies ideally will not start with the call signs once communication is established. So you can skip Victor Tango Kilo Delta Tango from your reply. One point, everybody make a note. Those who are confident, just make a reminder note of it. जिनको ये चीज़ पता है, students who know these things can just make a reminder note. Others will make sure you write it. Important pointer. Write today's date, please. RTR live study and practice session. Put the title. Write down once communication is established, and you can use shortcodes from the abbreviation booklet. Okay. Once communication is established, all replies will start with read back, acknowledge, acknowledgement, compliance, if any, and end with your call sign. Note readbacks need not have the other person's call sign. Note readback need not have the other person's call sign. Generally, what happens if we have to give readback, we end up saying the whole call. So W1, W2 from there can also come. That sounds wrong. If anybody has missed the points, if I was fast, you will use RT to say me, to tell me to say again, and I will repeat. Or you can ask someone else to relay. Please send me your logs. I'm waiting. Karthik and Rajnandini. And did you focus on what I said, Rajnandini? Please acknowledge. Either you can give me a thumbs up, you can nod your head, or you can just reply.
Affirm, Mumbai Tower.
You are Victor Tango, Romeo Sierra Charlie, not Mumbai Tower. Karthik, good call. Please send me reply. अच्छे sound कर रहे हो आप. Don't be nervous, be confident. Next, Bhargav and
Victor Tango, November Echo Hotel. Victor Tango, Bravo Alfa Romeo. How do you read?
Neha, you are on mute. Victor Tango, November Echo Hotel. Okay, so if she doesn't reply, if the other person doesn't reply within 5 to 10 seconds, what do we do? we raise the station again. Remember this, right? Second point. Once once a station is raised, right? Second point, students, everyone, once a station is raised, and if no reply comes within 10 seconds, then raise that station again. When one station is raised, over there put an arrow at and write or a call is made to a station. Not just raising, but sometimes a report can also come where you don't get a response from ATC. So once you raise a station or make a call to a station and don't get a response within 10 seconds, that is 10 in RT, 10 seconds, then raise the station again. Note, don't give the whole call again, just raise the station. These little things really confuse students in the exams, and examiners change their flow of performance, and we lose on marks where we can gain marks because we are not able to finish the paper because we get stuck. Karuna jaldi, students. Do it fast. Neha, please. Bhargav, follow instructions. Point number 2. You didn't get any response. Please do the needful.
Victor Tango November Echo Hotel, read you 1.
Victor Tango Bravo Alpha Romeo. Say again all.
And who are you? Won't you say that?
Victor Tango November Echo Hotel.
And this is not how you make your first call, Neha. Come on, try to imagine. The right way would be Victor Tango Bravo Alpha Romeo. Victor Tango November Echo Hotel. Go ahead. Students, go ahead. Examiners are expecting in the session. While there is a line in the manual that says go ahead has been removed from mandatory usage. You be very careful. If somebody is asking, are you sure the rule still says, then you can say, sir, in the manual there is a line. We have read it. But otherwise, use go ahead if examiners are expecting it. Please finish
Victor Tango
karo.
November Echo Hotel, Victor Tango Bravo Alpha Romeo. How do you read?
Victor Tango Bravo Alpha Romeo. Victor Tango November Echo Hotel. Read you 5. How do you read?
Read you 5, strength 5. Victor Tango Bravo Alpha Romeo.
Roger. Victor Tango November Echo Hotel.
You gave an acknowledgement, but you didn't give a read back. अभी point number 1 लिखा है हमने नेहा. We just wrote point number 1. Apply what we are learning. That's the name of the game. That's why. Firstly, people are not able to learn, so they don't clear. Secondly, people don't know how to apply what they are learning, so they don't clear. We learn also and we apply also, then only we clear. Even sometimes we don't clear, even then when we have a bad day, when things are like really bad, like examiners and everything. Still, there is a 33% probability to not clear the exam. Finish this call, Bhargav Neha, quickly, and we'll do it with the third pair. Come on. Perfection is easy to attain in RT students. It's not difficult at all. Forget that it's difficult. Okay, we'll skip. Please share your logs. Who's going next? किनके नाम लिया था हमने? Please go ahead. Can someone rewind if others are not able to recall, students?
Victor Tango Alpha Lima India. Victor Tango Yankee Mike November. Readability check. How do you read?
Victor
Victor Tango, Yankee, Mike November, Read U 5, Strength 5, Victor Tango, Alpha Lima, India.
Victor Tango Alpha Lima India. Victor Tango Yankee Mike November. Read U 5. Strength 5. Roger. Victor Tango Yankee Mike November.
Roger, Victor Tango, Alpha Lima, India.
Good, not bad. Yamuna, couple of corrections needed. Can someone say what corrections in Yamuna's call? Meet, Kingshuk, you can also say please. Chayan, Nukul, Kunal, Shabrish, and Prerit. I'm expecting you all to help her to tell her what's extra in the call. I've taken so many names and I'm not getting an instant reply, students. This is not right.
So extra is she added a strength 5. So you need to just give a read back of that and end up your call sign. That's it. And readability, instead of say readability check, you should say pre-flight radio check. That would be better.
Oh, okay.
Or proper phraseology.
Okay. Only Bhargav and Neha have sent me their logs. What's this? Do you all want the session or not? What is this? If you all not follow instructions, students, I'm not going to take the session. मैं सिर्फ नुकुल को पढ़ाऊंगा खत्म करूंगा बस. This is not done, okay? You're getting interaction in the only place in the world, in the country, and you're not doing it. This is not right, okay? आप लोग है ना सर के काइंडनेस का बहुत गलत फायदा उठा रहे हैं. You're just using the niceness of iCATS in the worst possible ways at times. And not listening. You're just doing your thing. You're not listening. And then you're not getting results. And then you're frustrated. Parents are frustrated. And now one scolding and I'm getting only 4. Now you want me to shout on top of my lungs to make everyone reply? Do you think people will hire you if they will have to tell you a thing to do 3 times, 4 times, 5 times? If you're not taking it seriously, please leave the class, okay? You're wasting time. मजाक चल रहा है क्या? रिक्रूटमेंट हो रही है, फ्रेशर्स को जॉब मिल रहा है, ट्रेनिंग फटाफट खत्म हो रही है, एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग सो गुड. वीडियो नहीं ऑन करना है लोगों को, इंटरेस्ट नहीं लेना है, सबको शॉर्टकट चाहिए. हाँ, जिन्होंने कर रखा है उनके लिए नहीं है. आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू, इतना लीवे मिल रहा है फिर भी आप लोग वो नहीं कर रहे हो जो आपको करना चाहिए. यू विल नॉट गेट रिजल्ट्स, ओके? इवन इफ यू गेट, स्टिल इट्स नॉट द राइट थिंग टू डू. एंड वेयर इज द स्माइल ऑन योर फेसेस? कुछ जबरदस्ती बुलाया क्या क्लास में? Bhargav, are we forcing you to sit in the class? You are smiling. I'm just asking. Sahil is like, oh, ऐसे होता है लाइव सेशन, अच्छा है मैं नहीं आ रहा क्लास में. हाँ, मैं बोला आप ऐसे करोगे तो इससे भी खराब हो सकते हैं. कार्तिक, आपको नहीं देखा मैंने. राजनंदिनी, यू कुड डू इट वंस. यमुना, यू कुड डू इट वंस. मैंने बोला सिर्फ कुणाल एंड मीत को कम परमिशन थी. आप लोग तो पूछ भी नहीं रहे हैं, एक बार रिस्पेक्ट ही नहीं है. नेहा ने ऑन किया, ऑफ किया, डन. चैन ने ऑन किया, ऑफ किया, डन. किंगशुक ने ऑन किया, ऑफ किया, डन. चलेगा, उतना भी चलेगा. बोल भी नहीं रहे हैं, रिस्पॉन्ड भी नहीं कर रहे हैं, पूछ भी नहीं रहे हैं, और सर वेट कर रहे हैं. इफ यू ऑल डोंट एक्नॉलेज, यू आर नॉट लर्निंग आरटी. नाइस टू सी यू फरहान. नाइस टू पुट अ फेस on all that passion and hunger. And I'll tell you a secret. I can almost remember all the classrooms in your college. I have been there. So it's nice to see that someone from that school is so sincere, and I would do anything to ensure that आपके knowledge levels हमेशा strong रहे. So feel free to ask anything and everything. Good, good, good. No questions? Okay, I have a few questions. I need a definition of Ditresfa along with a call. Okay. Definition I'm going to ask. Call, I want you to write and send. Okay. Sahil doesn't know. So you cannot give me wrong information. It cannot be the first thing that he listens, a wrong answer to a question. Is everybody working on it? Farhan, if you know the answer, then please share.
Sir, Alarfa and distress is in my parking lot.
Yes, but you have a few books, right? Did you try looking into that, the meaning? Just do a quick PDF search.
Sir, I was searching but could not find.
Correct. Good job. So you can stand by. Who else doesn't know? Everybody knows. Chayan, you can use shortcuts to do things, but I'll say don't shy off basic hard work. Because we are in class, we do it. If you feel like not doing it, just let me know. And because I cannot see your faces, you have the comfort of not keeping camera on. Please don't lose on the focus, okay? There are these big schools, they will not allow you to share information with anyone. They'll scare you with legal terms directly. One of the students who came back and he said, "Sir, I had the worst experience," and he said, and he showed me a few things, and I was like, how are these people even allowed to do such things? And they're training 100 students per session, imagine. Everybody is scared. चुप बैठे हैं सब लोग बस. वहां रिस्पेक्ट दिखा रहे हैं सबको, और जहां दिखानी चाहिए इंस्ट्रक्शंस फॉलो करके वहां नहीं दिखा रहे हैं. And they are like, if students are not clearing the exam, they're verbally abusing the student and telling them you have to pay 50% extra again for training. And students are doing it, imagine, just because they think they are giving results. But how are they giving results? Wake up, students, wake up. फटाफट काम करो, निकलो आगे. Be independent. This is the last time. Afterwards, in these live sessions, until 14 January, 13, 12 January, I'm not going to care if you're following or not. Okay? Let's see how much you do. And if you don't care, it's fine. Answers done, everyone. I've just got one chat answer. Meet, can you just give us negative? Meet, this is not the correct answer. So Meet's answer is, it is an abbreviation of distress phase. It is used for emergencies where an aircraft is in danger which require immediate assistance. Explanation के हिसाब से you are right. You have explained it correctly, but this is not the definition. Chayan, can you please help us with the verbal definition?
So Alarfa refers to an urgency situation, and it's basically a condition concerning the safety of an aircraft or other vehicle or of some person on board.
Negative, negative. I don't think it's the right abbreviation, definition, sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong. Prerit, any idea? Nukul?
Sir, the verbatim definition for Alarfa is the code word used to designate.
Distress, Prerit. Sorry to
Okay,
interrupt.
distress. So for distressfa is the code word.
Detresfa. 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 Students, it's detresfa. We can generally get confused with distressfa. It is detresfa. Okay.
The code word used to designate a distress phase, and the reference is from our definition document.
Negative. क्या प्रेरित कितने टाइम से पढ़ रहे हैं? Since when are we learning? Why is nobody giving me correct answer?
So I have found it in Scribability. I don't know the otherwise.
No, negative. I will not take Skybrary for now. You could have referred one of our books from the note bank.
The definition is a condition of being threatened by serious or imminent danger and of requiring of immediate assistance.
Negative, that is distress. I want distress far. These are your two questions. Agar आज, if today I would have, called someone just to show them, oh, come check our quality of class, you would have made fun of me, students. Literally. And it is not me, it is you. You're making fun of yourselves by confidently giving wrong answers. Now, people will not laugh. People are nice. They laugh behind your back. We'll never know. Victor Ango Kilo India Golf, can you help us with the correct answer?
Yes, sir, I'm just searching the manual because I also know the distress definition, but distress was the code word for distress. And in the RT manual of RT correction, in the RT physiology in calls, we say it like mayday, likely said thrice. And distress is usually said when an aircraft is under imminent danger. It's a phase when aircraft needs immediate assistance. And November Kilo, Victor Tango November Kilo Charlie already gave us a definition of distress. I'm just searching the distress.
Okay, fine. At least you explained what you're doing. So, firstly, you start with distressva is distress phase. Okay? Simple. It's distress phase. So, Meet did use the words, it's the abbreviation for distress phase. You don't use the whole sentence, you just say distress phase. This is what people want to hear. And then there is a paragraph on distress fa. It's fine. If you all don't get it, I'll share it with you all. See, we don't know things, students. We don't know things. And we're not able to find things also. But we do know things. So it's good, not so good. Okay. Can you all see the screen, students?
Affirm.
Okay. Okay. Meet. I don't know, yeah, students. Let's see. Okay, who can define? Okay, give me this answer to this. Define height. And second is altitude. And only Meet, Sahil, and Prerit has given me chat answers. Only three. Yamuna, Rajnandini, Karthik, Kunal, Neha, Chayan, Kingshuk, Bhargav, Nukul, Farhan, Shabrish. WhatsApp invitation? Anyone? Y'all need WhatsApp invitation?
Negatives.
थैंक यू मैं भेज रहा हूँ सबको मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैं whatever you need students you're not working So Rajnandini, you're not following instructions perfectly, but you have shared me your notes. Fine. Whenever you're logging your calls, please be respectful. Please make a line and log it neatly and follow the sequence who called first and who called second, like it's taught in class. What are you doing here? It's so difficult to know if the left side person made the call first or if the right side person made the call first. Nobody can know that. You cannot log like this. Shabrish, points को highlight नहीं किया, point number 1, point number 2. Shabrish, is this how you log the call? So shabby. Why?
So I will redo it.
It's fine. Do it for next calls.
Affirm, sir.
I can understand your sequence, that's fine, but whenever you are transmitting, you will write on left. You wrote it on right. Mirror image कर दिया आपने. Okay, so yeah, you're right. Correct. That is correct. My bad. समझ नहीं आ रहा ना, but it's good. That is good, but don't log like this.
Affirm, sir, will look for it next time, sir.
It's fine, it's fine. Yamuna, your logs are fine, but I don't see the entry of those two important points. Meet good logs, very good. Farhan, not bad. Y'all can just fold the page and have an imaginary line like the fold line also. All right. Altitude, I have gotten an answer. Height, I've gotten an answer. But Shabrish, the answers were required on Zoom chat. Simple instructions you're not following, students. How will you learn what sir has to teach you going ahead? If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, how would any sensible instructor start with the lecture? We are not one of those people who'll just teach you when you're looking at the teacher dead sitting just to fill in the number of hours and do their duty to teach syllabus and go back. Do you all like that? This is what you're doing right now. You're sitting like this. I won't allow anyone to teach to students who are sitting like this and not interacting. That's why I'm taking all sessions personally. Because we're not getting good instructors. It's okay, you'll get there, I believe. Now, finally, Kunal has come up with something out of the box. Distress fa. First, he said code word for distress, a situation wherein there is a reasonable certainty that an aircraft and its occupants are threatened by grave and imminent danger and require immediate assistance. Then he adds to the answer. Now, this is what I was expecting. This is what I know you will be able to do. So I'm very happy. इसलिए results मिल रहे हैं ना.
Thank you, sir.
Distress fire is when the aircraft has lost radio communication and it's been more than 30 minutes. Did you all know this? How did Kunal find it? He's not even done regulations. RT is his first aviation subject. He knows nobody from aviation. And he's done the course in the shortest period of time. Smoothly and with confidence. ठीक है, पार्ट 2 अच्छा बुरा ठीक है, लर्निंग एक्सपीरियंस है, कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ा सा ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस हो सकता है या लैक ऑफ प्रिपरेशन या मे बी फ्यू पॉइंट्स वी डिडंट स्टडी दैट दे आस्क्ड, so not a big worry. ठीक है, please make a note of it. Transfer relay correction, Kunal, relay to all stations making a call. Everybody write down the call and give a read back. We'll do this and then we'll start with the exam.
All station, Victor Tango, Kilo Romeo Foxtrot, distress
भाई
far.
साहब, भाई साहब वो लिखेंगे भी ना. Is this the rate of speech you will use, Kunal?
Oh,
How
sorry,
will they
sir.
write it so fast?
Yes, I will
थोड़ा
speak
slow. You
slower.
do imaginary writing if you have to.
Roger, sir. All stations,
Victor Tango, Kilo, Romeo, Foxtrot, De Tresfa, code word for distress.
नहीं नहीं बाबा मेरे को सिर्फ अरे यार स्टूडेंट्स इज माय वॉइस नॉट कमिंग क्लियर एंड somebody is out of the session. Who? Okay, I don't know. Don't have time, students. You're not following instructions. Students, listen carefully. Kingshuk, the call I needed handwritten. I appreciate you have done it on this. It's okay. Focus on instructions, students. Height and altitude, you can give me anywhere, it's fine. These actually I wanted verbally. Definitions I want verbally. Call examples, I want you to make a handwritten call and share a picture. It's okay. Height distance from ground level, altitude distance from mean sea level. Shabrish, if you give half answer, they will give you half marks. Find a definition booklet, find height and altitude and see what is missing, and then correct your answers. Prerit, good logs, but where are important points and everything? I hope you're logging it. I can't see dates and everything also. It's fine though. I hope you're doing it. Yamuna, what's happening? Rajnandini, what's happening? Karthik, what's happening? सब साइलेंट क्यों बैठे हैं? कार्तिक कैमरा नहीं ऑन करोगे आप एक बार भी? एक दो बार और. नेहा, what's happening? Bhargav, what's happening? Nukul, what's happening? Chayan. Chayan is like, sir, मेरे को छोड़ो ना आराम करने दो. Chayan, are you feeling like that?
No, sir, I'm feeling okay, sir.
So where are the answers? See, I take things very personally, okay? When a student doesn't reply, I feel he or she doesn't want to attend the class or they don't like the instructor. Is that the case? If not, then please give me answers.
Negative, sir.
So altitude definition, I got it.
Relate to everyone.
The vertical distance of a level, a point, or an object considered as a point measured from mean sea level.
Vertical distance of a level. So there is a level. Altitude is a level which is measured vertically, measurement of a distance which is vertically upwards, reaching to a point that is referred as a level. Where a point or an object will be at that point measured from mean sea level. They are expecting these verbatim definitions. So we have to give them verbatim definitions. Very few are required, not many. And students, if you have given exams and now you are knowing, okay, this is what I was supposed to do, then know that our preparation in our mind we think is full, but it is not full. So we have to do a little more hard work. Height, anyone?
So is a vertical distance of a level, a point or object considered as a point measured from specific datum.
Is it correct, Shabrish?
Affirm, sir, it's correct.
Did everybody make a note of it? Students, book. Which book is this? Book 2, right? Definitions.
Affirm,
And
sir, book 2.
I think book 1.1 also has definitions, right? Rules of the air PDF. Did anyone check 1.1
Yes, sir,
definitions?
it has.
So 1.1 is the actual PDF from DGCA, and book 1 and book 2 are two separate, like we have just separated it for ease of learning, making it in a textbook because the PDF can get boring. But after having read the text material, I want you to go through the PDF to get a hang of going through the CR regulation PDFs directly and manuals directly. Are we doing that? If not, then we should do it. How hard is it? I'm there to clear your confusions if you don't understand something. Anybody giving me distress call examples? And Kunal, are you done giving a relay for the definition of distress file?
No, sir, you asked me to stop in the middle.
बिकॉज आप गलत दे रहे थे ना, उसके पहले वाला दे रहे थे, आप सुन नहीं रहे हो। क्या पूछ रहे हैं आपसे, सुनो ना, सही दो ना।
Yes,
आई डेंट इंटरप्ट यू, आई करेक्टेड यू।
okay, sir.
डोंट वरी स्टूडेंट्स, couple of more sessions and you all will be like talking as if you all are professional pilots and ATCs all connected at a particular aerodrome, including me. I know you will get there. I'm just pushing y'all because I believe you can do it even now. Eventually you'll get there. I'll make sure you get there. It's my job. But you have to do your part. कुणाल भाई दोगे क्या आज? हाँ,
Yes,
लंच
sir.
टाइम हो जाएगा, नैप टाइम हो
Oh,
जाएगा, चाय टाइम हो जाएगा,
sir, sir,
वेट ही
sir.
करते रह जाएंगे हम लोग।
So, so I have sent you the answers on chat.
या किंग शुड स्टैंड बाय। आप कितना ही अच्छा
Standing by.
करोगे, आप 2 बार आरटी क्लियर कर लोगे पता। द फर्स्ट स्टूडेंट टू हैव टू सेम लाइसेंसेस। एग्जाम देख के पास भी हो जाएंगे, फिर आरटी एग्जाम वो लोग बोलेंगे अरे इसका तो लाइसेंस इश्यू हो गया, ये वापस क्यों आया, इसको पता नहीं क्या। And King Shuk will be like, no sir, I was just bored, I thought I'll do something productive, and they'll be like, wow। इसको लाइन में सबसे आगे रखिए आप सब लोग। भार्गव, बेसिकली आई एम कॉम्प्लीमेंटिंग किंग शुक। अच्छा, Bhargav is there, right? Anyone knows who's out of the session? I've not even got an update. Is it Nukul himself? No. Everyone is here.
No.
Who's gone? Meet is here. I think Rajnandani is here. Neha is here. Karthik is here.
So Alpha Lima India.
Farhan, yeah, he has some issues. Yeah, he's in college library. It's okay. Syed also will be joining us in a couple of minutes, I think. I'm hoping. You should be happy you're getting to meet so many students. Like, it's been a while since we have 10, 15 students in the same session. Because generally, छोटे छोटे में practice करते हैं. You should be happy. You should be making calls and not doing it. I'm surprised. What's happened to everyone? Christmas, you didn't get cookies or cakes, is it? Santa didn't give you all gifts, students? Please send me your address or nearby landmark. I'll send you something nice. Anything to make you study. That will be like my bribe to you to study. Or at least reply in class. Okay, Mr. Farhan is here. And that's it. I'm just dropping. So, who's going to give a relay for height? Who's Kunal, हो गया आपका देखे कॉल?
Yes, sir. All stations. Victor Tango, Kilo Romeo Foxtrot. Distress phase is when the aircraft has lost radio communication and it's been more than 30 minutes. I say again, the trespass is when the aircraft has lost radio communication and it's been more than 30 minutes.
So can I add something? So I
Students?
think,
Yeah, please. Just stand by. I hope everybody got the call. Ideally, you will be required to give him a read back in real life. Kingshuk, please go ahead.
yes, sir. So when an aircraft is about to make a forced landing, then also it's known as a distress phase. It means a crash landing like that. It's also known as a distress phase.
Students, please share your thoughts. Think of it as a group discussion.
So I guess it's already in the definition. I mean, whatever he's saying, this is also included, like as it requires, it is grave and imminent danger. So according to the definition, this is already in the test phase.
How about Alarfa?
External.
No, Alarfa, can you all explain Alarfa now? And Kunal, where did you get the reference from? Is it Skybrary or some notebook, textbook?
No, sir, actually, I read it that uncertainty phase and alert phase and retrieval is there, but it is based on some time. So I was just not sure about the timing, so I just went on the Google and I just searched it. So over there, I found it.
It's a part of your regulations. If you don't find it anywhere else,
Yes,
you
sir.
will find it in DGCA CAR. CAR is for short for Civil Aviation Requirements. If you just put in the keywords distress for DGCA CAR India and try to look at any links that are through dgca.nic.in, then that's the best source to go about. It's so simple. Fine, no problem. Did anyone check manual of RT? Those who have been shared manual of RT? No one? It's fine. It's fine. You have to always also check manual of RT. Who can tell me what is the doc code for manual of RT?
So it's Imago.
Niner 432.
DOC doc 90432. That is correct. Omega. Are we doing RT on some different planet, Kingshuk? I don't know. Omega, what is Omega? Please
No, no,
share.
sir. I said, may I go? I wanted to say, may I see the answer?
I thought Omega. Wow. Great. Any questions, students? Yamuna's answer is alerfa, the code word used to designate an alert phase. Fine, we can simply say alert phase and then give the definition as per the time frame. The time frame definitions can be asked, students. And Kunal is in sync. Why are we all not in sync? Some or the other way you get the answers. This is how RT is. Like you just get there. You get there by thinking, logical reasoning, because you have learned and studied, so you have a lot of knowledge base in the back of the mind. All right, Victor Tango, Sierra Yankee Delta, Mumbai Control. How do you read? Okay, Sayed, are you ready to attend the session? All comfortable? All set? Can I see you once?
Mumbai ground, Victor Tango Sierra Yankee Delta, Radio 5.
आपके आने से सेशन की शोभा बढ़ गई. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
So a couple of instructions you have missed that we gave in the class. Firstly, yeah, like nothing. I'll remind you, don't worry. थोड़ा सा सेशन का स्टार्ट आप चाहो तो देख लेना, बट लेट इट बी. बच्चे डांट ही खा रहे हैं, कुछ काम नहीं आएगा आपको. See, students, this is how I'm speaking about you. Would you like that? Come on, perform. Show some, what do we say, skills. Altitude, vertical distance of a level point. Yamuna, the altitude is correct. Alarfa, partially correct. Detresfa, partially correct. Meet, partially correct, Alarfa. And height, vertical distance of an aircraft about a particular datum. It is correct, but it is not verbatim from the rules of the air. Please cross-check, King Shuk. And your call, thank you so much for taking the efforts. Can you just give your distress call? Okay, I'm just sharing his distress call with everyone on Zoom chat. Okay, I want Rajnandini to give a read back of this call, as in just read it out for the whole class. And do air writing. People do air guitaring. We say air writing, as in you don't write the call, but you just imagine the call. But you can also write the call while speaking. You know that you can just read and write. Quickly go ahead, please. Quick, quick, quick. Victor Tango Romeo Sierra Charlie, Mumbai Control. It's your task. Please do it. or please kindly acknowledge.
All Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. All stations in the vicinity of Kolkata.
Stand by,
Vic-
stand by. You don't just have to read, you also have to write. Follow instructions. Please go again.
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. All stations in the vicinity of Kolkata. Victor Tango, Kilo India Golf on 121.5. Aircraft crashed 50 nautical miles from Kolkata. Passenger evacuation complete. Person on board 120. All passengers safe, but some with minor injuries. Request immediate search and rescue and emergency medical services. Aircraft Boeing 737, 50 nautical miles north of Kolkata.
Shayan and Meet and Nokul, all three of y'all will assess this call quickly. Quickly. Three of y'all go on unmute, add points onto each other's points. Quickly.
So according to me, the call was perfect. I don't think there was any faults in it.
So I think the call has all the necessary informations, and the structure is also perfect. So yeah, I think it's a good call.
So there is one more question. She mentioned all station, all station. If the radio communication will be okay with station, then we can contact to dedicated station. If there is Kolkata is there, so we can directly contact to the Kolkata. So am I correct or wrong?
आपस में डिस्कस करना है. तीनों का टीम है, आपस में बात करो. Ask them. Basically, Bhargav, the task given to them is to discuss between all three of them to come up with the best analysis. So I'm listening, but you have to discuss. You have just said one point each. Now you're not adding.
So may I also join the group discussion?
Ask them. Ask them if they need your help.
Victor Tango, November Kilo Charlie, Victor Tango, Charlie Hotel November, Victor Tango, Mike Echo Tango, Victor Tango Kilo India Golf. May I join the group discussion?
Affirm Victor Tango, Mike Echo Tango.
From Victor Tango Charlie Hotel November.
You know, next live session we'll play a game. Okay, if you all perform good, we'll play a game, and that game would be who sounds more like a pilot. I think Meet is going to win it. Big shot, right, Meet? इतने बार बोला है मुझे चाहिए एनर्जी. Meet is like, sir, I'm going to clear two games. Sound like a pilot or sound like an RJ? What? Come on. I mean, अच्छा लग रहा है सुनने में, but this is not how we have to give calls.
I say again, affirm Victor Tango, Mike Echo Tango.
This is slightly better, not bad. Good. Why do I have to remind y'all every time, students? Come on, खुद से करो. Recall what you have studied in the past, your personal feedback and everything. You're like, sir, I have paid the fee. You have to do your job. I'm like, yeah, I know, I know. Luckily, these days, nobody talks like that. There was a time. So we have stopped taking such students. फिर भी गलती से हो जाता है पता नहीं चलता शुरू शुरू में everybody is so nice and later on they're like just okay. Sayed, any questions? So Sayed, so I'm just giving you a mock schedule.
Sir,
Everybody, yeah. डिस्कशन आप लोग
sir,
को इंटरेस्ट तो है नहीं तो मैं क्यों टाइम वेस्ट करूं? व्हाई डू आई वेस्ट टाइम इन डिस्कशन व्हेन यू आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड? This is why people, I'm just telling you, student, I'm not telling they are right, but this is why people just teach and go and finish a course in 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, whatever subject. Because they want to make money. They want batches to roll. Nobody has time behind y'all, which ideally they should give. But you're not using it right now. I've been barking, roaring like a beast to make you understand that. And still, everybody is like, I think I'll have to call Shah Rukh Khan from Chakde to give a speech. Hmm? There he says, now how many minutes? 70, 70 minutes? I'm not sure. Here I will say 25 minute. 25 minute तुम्हारे हैं. I have not even seen the movie in 10 years, but I remember this because these things really make a difference. You have to ignite the spark in you, yaar. I'll have to sell everything I have and still I'll not be able to afford Shah Rukh Khan to come here in our class. So you have to make do with me, students. I'm so sorry. Chalo. Yeah, so the point is that please buck up, act mature, follow instructions. If your replies are not instant, that's where it all starts from. Even now, you're taking 3 to 4 to 5 seconds to reply. You should be ready to put yourself on unmute. Students having computer, just press the space bar while the time you're speaking. You should be like it's a buzzer round from a contest. Okay, Karthik, I have a question for you. So Karthik should be like, yes, sir, go ahead. This is how it should be. Only then you will be ready, students. So everybody knows how a question paper looks like. Everybody knows what the exam pattern is like. Sahil, where are you? Where are you? Yes. Okay. So I'll show you all a sample question paper, students. Sayed, this is for you also. Rajnandini, you might have seen a lot of questions because I know with the way you have asked me questions that you might have come across question papers, but still, students who have seen or have not seen, I want you to have a look at what I'm showing on the screen right now and then just at least follow instructions from there on. Okay? And then we'll simply just get started. Victor Tango, November Kilo Charlie, one last time. Do you have any questions?
sir, the last call, can we add in call like no casualties of passenger has been there, like this casualty word?
Casualty word, not necessary. You can say all passengers on board and crew on board are safe. All souls on board are safe. Some souls are injured, many are safe. Passengers and crew are safe. This is how we go about instead of casualty. But then, yeah, if ATCs are using those words, then you can reply in those words. Yeah, so a couple of things. First, I'll show you the question paper sample. Okay, wait, stop. Everybody just look at it, okay? Yeah. Can everyone see the screen?
Affirm.
Now the part that I'm highlighting in blue, This is your RTR exam flight plan. Okay. You have to relate all elements with ICAO flight plan and know what from this flight plan goes into which item number of ICAO flight plan. You need to know what is the doc number of ICAO flight plan. Who can tell me what is the doc number for ICAO flight plan?
7910 doc.
Are you sure?
Negative, sir, negative.
Everybody go on unmute. Everyone go on unmute. If
Sir,
I
it's
get
doc.
disturbance, go on, go
Sir,
on.
it's doc 4444.
Now that's how
Yep.
you give an answer. Sir, बोल भी रहे हैं तो आप answer दे दो. Now this is good, but we don't have this liberty every time, students. Yeah. So what was I saying, students?
The doc number of flight plan.
Yeah, yeah. And I was saying something more. Yeah.
Focus on the highlighted parts.
Yes, yes, yes. So you have to relate exam flight plan with ICAO flight plan item numbers. If you have still not done it thoroughly, then you are underprepared. Equipment, what is the item number? Yeah, I was saying everybody go on unmute. If I have a background noise, I'll put you on mute myself. Okay? At least we'll save 5 seconds everywhere. Can we all go on unmute? Kunal, Neha, Chayan, Karthik, Rajnandini, Yamuna, Farhan, Karthik, Kunal. If there is a noise, I'll put you on mute. मैं कर लूंगा. Nukul, you also. Karthik, unmute. Victor Tango, Kilo Delta Tango, Mumbai Control, are you there? कार्तिक जी आप कहाँ है? कार्तिक को ध्यान ही नहीं गया, वो तो ऐसे ही चला गया किसी और को बिठा के जगह पे. बिठाया भी नहीं होगा, सेशन ऑफ है, क्या चल रहा है ये सब? So yeah, you have to know the item numbers. Who is going to tell me what is the item number for equipment?
Item number 10.
Sir, equipment number 10. Item number 10 includes equipment.
How many boxes?
Sir, one
One
box.
box.
One box.
One box.
What
One
are the
box.
codes?
So there
Give
is
few examples.
so G is for general,
Sir, it
Sierra is for negative.
Equipment. This is flight simulation equipment you are giving me.
So it's Sierra for standard.
You're giving type of flight, Kingshuk, not even
Yeah,
equipment. It's a simulation
so-
equipment. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Sierra is for
Other station, go ahead. Who's calling me? I think you were saying.
Yeah, I was saying it's Sierra for all standard equipments.
What are these standard equipments? Can anybody add on to the answer?
Radio
ILS,
telephony,
navets,
ILS, navets,
RT.
It means the aircraft has all navigates available.
No, 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 no. It
all
has
standard.
navigation, landing, and radio telephony, right? There are three. What are those?
Yes.
Rajnandini, carefully get back to it. You're correct partially, not accurately. Finish your
Yeah.
answer. Sayed, come on. Chayan, make some noise. Kunal, come on, make some noise. Yamuna, come on. These are last final questions.
So RT, ILS, and all the navets present. It comes under standard Sierra.
RT, ILS, and navigation equipment. For now, we might have ADF, we might have VOR,
DME.
DME. What are the other codes? If you don't know, it means you have not gone through the flight plan booklet. Please refer
So-
at least now.
Sir,
So-
other codes are N for no communication, no navigate, anything, and V is for VFR, H is for HF, L is for ILS, O is for VOR, F is for sir, F is for ADF, and
Very good.
yeah, sir, I
Very
remember
good.
these, sir.
वेरी गुड. मुझे आपके ऊपर सैद दिख रहे हो, मुझे लग रहा है सैद आंसर दे रहे हैं और मैं ध्यान ही नहीं कि प्रेरित आंसर दे रहे हैं. गुड गुड प्रेरित, गुड जॉब, वेरी नाइस. Yeah, students, come on. What is this? All this is like 5-10 minute job. Don't what do we say? Don't deprive yourself of this study, okay? Please. Otherwise, The part 2 examiners will hold you by the neck. Base pura karenge. If we finish the base, only then we'll be able to do the other extra things, electricity and those extra questions that I've got. Students, remind me to share those questions again. Somebody had shared, sir, will you also be teaching me these topics? And I said, if not, then remind me, we'll do a live class on those sessions. So do
Yes,
send me
sir.
that message again, students. Okay. Yeah. So first thing first, this is the question paper and time allowed to 5 minutes. Chart number, if not given, you know how to find the chart number. You will be taught how to find the charts in your chart reading session, lecture 5. Please focus on other information. If it's a training flight, please mention training flight at the end of each call you make. If it is negative RVSM and you're going to fly in RVSM, then you will mention aircraft negative RVSM. Are you following it, students? This is where mistakes are made. Now we'll look at the question paper here. There are at least 5 instructions. Always be careful to see if more instructions are given for your paper. Ask everything in sequence that is in. Answer all questions in ascending order. Answer everything in sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't jump, don't skip. You can use hypothetical data where you don't have realistic values because charts are very nominal. They don't have all info like Jepson charts. But you have to use radials and DME distances. You have to. So this radial and DME distance basically is the 5 elements for your inner calls. Sahil, this is where you start focusing, okay? More. I know you are focusing. Yep. Radials, DME, flight level routes, estimates. These are 5 things which become a backbone of your all in-air calls. Kingshuk was struggling to use them for the first 2-3 exam practice sessions. Imagine. वो नहीं होता है click. We have to focus. But once we get a hang of it, our calls become so good. So you have to like work on it, students. If you do it directly, even your first mock in class will be a very good mock. Trust me. That's why I'm just telling everyone who's not even practiced. I'm giving you these instructions so that your first practice sessions in themselves are giving you a score of 50, 60, 70 and above. You can get it following the same course, same instructions because students have done it and are doing it. Next point, this is very important that students miss out on. For messages that require to be transmitted at specific time, which will be in case of all air calls, in air calls mainly, candidates should write that time against the question number on the answer sheet. So you just write time now. If the question paper says time is 1500, and if your call here is 1530, then just write 1530 and then take the call. Question number 4, please continue answering the same question till examiner asks you to go to next question. It means carry on the flow of continuity of that situation. If you are given a taxi clearance request to be made, if you're making a request, if they have given you taxi clearance, you're complying, you have reached the runway. If they are not asking you to go to the next question, say, I'm holding point runway 27, request enter runway 27. Okay. Continue. Sometimes please check if they are actually doing your exam and not sleeping and everything also. That has happened in the past with our students. It happens, human error. What can we say? And the last use of aviation language and prescribed phraseology is mandatory. This is where all your gold bucket to clear RT exam is in. If you master the phraseology, you're good to clear the exam. Okay. Any questions? Don't take it for granted. Anyone, Nukul, don't take it for granted. Me, don't take it for granted. Nobody, Shabrish, don't take it for granted. I cannot read your faces. See, I'm warning you all. Don't take it for granted.
Sir,
Sorry, someone saying something? Farhan?
Sir, the specific time do we have to write for each and every question?
Wherever you're going to use time reference in your call, you have to mention. So you will learn that. Mostly we use time in almost all calls when we are in air. Certain ground calls, we don't say the time. So that's how you can differentiate.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you following? Does that answer your question for now?
No, sir, I have some.
Please ask.
Are we allowed to use our own watches or they will provide in the instrument?
No, no watches. The time will be hypothetical. You will follow the time of departure as given in the flight plan. It will not be realistic. It will be hypothetical. You might be giving an exam at 10 a.m. in the morning, and the departure time on your flight plan would be 1700, 5 p.m. So, no, watches are not allowed. So, you don't write
Affirm.
present time, you write your flight plan times. So, let's say your time of departure right now on this paper is 1500. Come on, Kingshuk, ऐसे टाइम पे वीडियो ऑफ रखना चाहिए तुम्हें. So,
Yes.
so Farhan, imagine if 1500 is your departure time, and let's say your final question is on finals for the next runway. So you can expect maybe you spent an hour or two. So the call here would go out on about 1630 or 1700, like this. So for this call, question number four, write time now 1700 and then give the call like this. So they will know that this call was made at 5 o'clock in the evening. Are you following?
Affirm. Victor Tango Alpha Lima India.
Any more questions, students? Sayed, any questions? Nukul, any questions so far? Sahil, any questions? Please ask. Yamuna,
Negative, so.
this is a part of the plan. This is the best way for you to quickly, you won't have to go through those 60 hours again, is what I'm trying to get you through. So you have to focus and you have to make it work and get back to me. Are you following? So please ask
Affirm, sir.
questions. Anything that is confusing, ask questions. Neha, same goes for you. Students who have completed the course and are out of practice, this has to be helpful to you to just let everything come back to you, or after this, do couple of days of revision, maybe couple of sessions you attend and you're ready to give practice marks. Bhargav, for you also, same thing. Like you have not done mocks, but yeah. Meet, for
Affirm.
you also same thing. Karthik, for you also same thing. Everyone actually, most of them. Yeah. Then quickly, question number 1A, we read it carefully. You are on taxiway, runway 27, ATC informs you about a fire in the taxiway, take action. Fire, make a pan call. Frame the call in your mind to hunt for errors and then give the live call. So I'll be like, okay, it's a pan call. Where am I? On taxiway runway 27. Who am I? Victor Tango Charlie Foxtrot Tango. Who am I calling? Where am I? Port Blair. So I'm calling Port Blair. Let's check the chart. Port Blair tower or ground. It's going to be tower. Then, then, then I ignore that, students. It's okay. Then I मुझे भी भूख लगने लग जाएगी ऐसे सुनूंगा एक दो बार तो. वो तो स्मेल आ रही है कार्तिक के घर पे क्या बन रहा है अभी तो. वाह, कितने प्यार से पूछा ना, इतना अच्छा लगता है ऐसे घर पे कोई ध्यान देता है तो. सो कार्तिक मेरे बदले एक एक्स्ट्रा खा लेना मॉर्सल प्लीज. सो या कमिंग बैक. So you frame in your mind W1, W2, W3, W4. You know W1 Port Blair Tower. This all you do before you make your call with the examiner, okay? Port Blair Tower, Victor Tango Charlie Foxtrot Tango. I know I have to start with pan. Good. I'm doing it in my mind. Where am I? On taxiway to runway 27. So you'll say on taxiway Charlie 1 for runway 27. You're not just holding point runway 27. See, you give it some time and you develop accuracy. If you quickly gave call, my call could also would have been wrong. This is the strategy we have to apply. Sayed, are you following?
Affirm, sir.
I'm just walking you through what you're supposed to do. Just do it and you'll find the results. It's that easy because I know you've worked hard in taking the session seriously. The hard work is done or will be done. And then, okay, distress call, correction, pan, urgency call. What is the call structure? Addressing, condition, intention, additional info. I remind myself that also. So addressing, I'm done. W1, W2, pan. Okay. Condition, I have been informed that there is a fire on taxiway. So here again, I think, should I say pan pan or should I say, okay, Roger, fire in sight? Okay, that's something to think. Now that I look into the question, I find a tricky situation because I'm trained to see fire and say pan pan or mayday like this. And then I think about intent. My intent would be check other information, VIP on board. I cannot cancel departure. I'll quickly find, ask them to give me an alternate taxiway because I have VIP on board and we have to quickly get them wherever they are going. This is how VVIPs, government, humanitarian flights, and everyone has to be treated. And then additional info is not much. Where is Victor Blends heavy aircraft type Boeing model is not given. IFR put Blair to Kolkata. Time of departure, route, flight level. So the best thing is to first see the flight plan once or twice and then go to the questions. And then when you're solving questions, just refer your flight plan to maintain accuracy and not make any errors. So you're doing a foolproof flight plan scanning, which will ensure you're not making silly mistakes. And then in my mind, have I made my call? Okay, pan pan, W1, W2, Full Blair Tower, Victoria Charlie Foxtrot Tango, um, fire in sight, fire adjacent to taxiway so and so, fire is rising rapidly, VIP on board, request alternate taxiway immediately for expeditious handling. Aircraft Boeing IFR Port Blair to Kolkata, estimate time of departure 1500, Victor Turbulence heavy. Kindly expedite. Now see how smoothly the call has come out. Couple of things that I didn't even plan in my call, it came out naturally. This is how you address each call, students. Sahil, is it making any sense to you?
Affirm, sir.
Good, I'm impressed. Yeah, no problem, Karthik. This is how you go for all questions. You do your call, you will be told go to next question, or you'll be given a reply, you write it down, communicate using RT, reply, read back techniques, everything. When they say go to next question, take a deep breath, read the next question, and do the same thing again for the next question. So you don't solve a paper. You solve only one question. You just do it maybe 5 times or 7 times or 8 times. Simple. Are you following, students? Now look at the paper from this perspective, please. It is just going to make your job easy. You might feel, sir, why so much of hard work? Just give me answers to mug up. I'm like, that will be more difficult. That is more difficult. No, you cannot mug up answers. You can understand intent and remember intent. That's it. Rest, everything you figure out because it's there right in front of you. It's like an open book. Isn't it? Yes, no, maybe. Are we listening to
Affirm.
instructor or not, students?
Affirm, sir.
Affirm, sir.
Fine. So similarly, we do it. Focus and emphasis should be to have at least up to question number 3, 100% accuracy. So make sure that you're trying your best to not make silly mistakes. Because if these are good and even if you don't finish the paper, out of 60, if you're scoring 55 also on the first 3, it is a very good score and they'll pass you in the exam. But if you score 55 after solving all questions, then you might not be sent to part 2 even after scoring passing marks because all questions you have only got 10, 10, 10, 10. That 50%, 50%. So that is not a good level of accuracy. But if you get 55, 60 with 3 questions, 80, 90% accuracy, and maybe one question, even 10, 20% accuracy, and question number 5 generally gives you a chance to increase your score, then even a low score will get you there. It's all about how good your individual call is. So it cumulates. Question number 5, booklet, you read rules of the air, you read definitions, you read and be prepared for it. Sometimes a question can also come. Students who have given exams and if you have seen variations in question number 5, please share it with us so that we can share it with others. If you will help, help will come to you also. Law of karma. Okay, so do that. This is how we are enriching our learning experience as well. And any which ways, experience is the best teacher. Okay, students. Question number 5. If there are 4 questions, each is for 5 marks. If there are 5 questions, each is of 4 marks. Question number 4, individual for 20, 20. Question number 2, alpha is for 10 marks and bravo is for 10 marks. Overall 20. Paper is for 100, passing is 50. I want you all to score at least 65 to 70 minimum. Any questions? Chalo. Thanks to you. Thanks to y'all to not interact that we have so much of extra time spent. Now we'll take a short breather and we will start with the mock, and we'll imagine that you all are waiting in the exam room, and after the break time when you come back, you will be waiting in the room, and the moment your name is called out, you will imagine that you're being called in the exam hall, and since then you will imagine that it's your exam. At the same time, you will observe what Nukul is doing. Nobody is here to judge Nukul. You're here to just know what you're supposed to do or how you would do it, self reflect, ask questions, and then after the session, carry on with your studies. Okay? Hmm. And for Nukul to perform in front of so many people, he could have chosen to not perform, not say yes. It's a big thing. So learn. And when he's making a call, everybody will be on mute. Generally, we do a blind experience where examiner is behind, so we cannot see them. So we all go on video off. But if you all want, I can keep my video on. So we'll ask Nukul to, we ask it to every student, do you want it on or off? Simple. You will all write the logs. You will write the logs that he is saying and ATC is saying in a very clean way. At the same time, try to add your initial calls also in the log as and when you get time during gaps. Quick, short codes here and there. You should know what you would have done. You should know what he's done. And if a feedback is discussed in the class, then that is the best time to know your own mistakes. And that would be so enriching if you can get a hang of it. Okay, so let's meet. I wanted to give a short break. Anybody wanting to eat, bring your food on the table and thoda thoda khate khate kar lena. Please come back at, yeah, come back at 1520 hours, students. Okay, 6 minutes. Up breather. 1520 hours. Please come back. Take a breather and come back with a smiling face. प्राण ब्रीदर ले सकते हैं, पानी वानी पी सकते हैं. Get some off screen time. 5 minutes.
डाउट
डाउट पूछो ना क्लास के बाद. ब्रेक लेना है आपको. डाउट पाक करके रखो यार. Okay, students, please come to the part one exam hall. Like they won't say part one exam hall. So Victor Tango, correction. Nukul, please come. And yeah, let me know once you're seated. So, Nukul, you want to keep video on or we go blind? Read you one, you're on mute. So sorry.
Mumbai ground, Victor Tango November Kilo Charlie. How do you read? From the sir, uh, it may be sometime my device get lagged, so that's why.
What about my video? On or off? Off रखते हैं. Examiner, you focus on the voice.
Okay. Affirm,
Yeah.
sir.
Good. Okay, go off. Yeah. Farhan, are you ready? Sahil, are you ready? Bas. Maybe 25 minutes for this, and I don't know feedback कितना time लगेगा. But yeah, I really appreciate. This is what you would be expected to do once you're done finishing your course. So everything up to the core lectures finishing will lead you to that. Okay. In between all your guidance and questions. Great. Okay. Sayed, are you ready?
Affirm, sir.
So Sayed, I will be sharing the schedule. Everybody make a note of the schedule before I forget to share. Monday, we'll have two mocks. Rajnandini first and Nukul second. Tuesday, we'll have two mocks. Rajnindi second and Sayed first. Have you all made a note of it? Students whose name I have taken. Very important. Okay?
Affirm,
Any
sir.
anybody else giving exam in this Kolkata session? Sayed is not giving, okay? But anybody else giving will message me the time and date. And anybody who's never had a mock once, you will also message me that. Okay? Remember. So Monday, Nukul Rajanandini. Rajanandini will be the first one. Nukul will be the second one. That will be your second mock. Tuesday, Rajanandini, your second, and Syed, you'll get to practice on Tuesday. Okay?
Affirm, sir.
Great. Rajanandini, please acknowledge. Are you ready?
Affirm, sir.
Good.
Victor Tango Romeo Sierra Charlie.
Great. Yamuna, are you ready now?
Affirm, sir. Victor Tango Yankee Mike November.
Meet Kunal, are you all ready?
Roger, sir.
Firm, sir. Victor.
Roger is not a firm. Kunal, सही word नहीं use कर रहे हैं आप.
Perform, sir. Correction.
Meet, say again. Meet, come on, work on it.
Firm, Victor Tango, Mike Echo Tango.
अरे भाई. चलो सब सो जाते हैं यार. Meet, please say something ना. Put us to sleep. We are so happy hearing your voice. Okay.
I'm
It didn't
sorry.
come out. It didn't. No, don't be sorry. It's good. It's a blessing. Prerit, are you ready? It's actually a good thing, mate. Like it's good. I like it.
Affirm, sir.
Like
Victor Tango Papa Romeo Tango.
Sabrish, are you ready?
Affirm, sir.
King Shuk, are you still willing to continue with the session?
Yes, sir.
Areva. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Bhargav, are you ready?
Affirm, sir.
Yamuna, Bhargav, Neha, Meet, Shabrish, you're on a hit list January only for practice mock sessions. So yeah, be prepared. Prerit, Abhi, you also. Yes. So yeah, we won't wait till your exams, February and all. Don't let, we might have to at times, but plan is to not. At least keep your exam ready. That plan is much better. Okay, let's go. Let's go off video, everyone. Let's enjoy. Ensure you all will write the logs. And as and when there is time, you will make a note of your first call. You have to try to multitask. It's going to be difficult. And you have to be involved in the quick feedback to know, okay. So I did this. Okay. I should be doing this. And this is how I did that. And this is how I have to fix this. That's how we make the session productive. All the best, Nukul. sharing the screen. The moment you can see the paper, you can start transmitting. Can you see the paper?
Affirm, sir.
You can start transmitting.
Question first alpha transmitting. Kolkata ground. Akasa 965 heavy Boeing 787 IFR Kolkata to Port Blair 0915 passenger on board 107 security check clear information delta will carry out ideal power run up request startup hospital flight.
Akasa Air 965, Port Blair Tower, startup not approved. Your FIC has expired.
Kolkata ground confirm your call sign Akasa 965.
Go to the next question.
Question number first, Bravo transmitting. Kolkata ground, Akasa 965, Boeing 787 on taxiway Lima. A male passenger is acting violent, disregard, pan, Kolkata control ground, Akasa 965, Boeing 787 on taxiway Lima. A male passenger acting violent and has locked himself in the lavatory. He is not correction, refuse to come out. No such demands from passenger. Request taxi back to apron and security on standby.
Go to next question. Please focus. It's Akasa Air.
Question 2 transmitting. Chennai radio, Akasa Air 965, departure report. Akasa Air 965, heavy Boeing 787, IFR, Kolkata to Port Blair, 1020, actual time of departure 1015, departed from Kolkata via Alpha 465, radial 1 correction, one niner 0 20 DME outbound VOR Charlie Echo Alpha, passing flight level 50 or flight level 330, estimating Kakir 1050, Lyric 1145, Vitalia 1225, ETA Port Blair 1315.
You won't mention other info and cell call. Not important, is it?
Yes, it's important.
Go to next question. So we have a question. UK is Vistara and Akasa is Quebec Papa. So that is correct. So Nukul, please make the correction. This is how silly mistakes can be made. Students learn something from this. Examiners might not give you a hint. Go with the flow. You might give a good paper in the end, they might not give you a result thinking you may just use the wrong call sign. We'll be like, sir, paper अच्छा गया पता नहीं क्यों नहीं clear क्या. We will just not know and they'll just go ahead with the flow. Only Sahil, who has not attended even one RT lecture other than the fundamentals, he is the one to bring it up. Nobody else has made even an effort to bring it across. I'm just saying, not saying anyone has done anything wrong.
Transmitting question 3. Kolkata Control Vistara 965 Heavy Boeing 787 IFR Kolkata to Port Blair 1125 15 nautical miles outbound Ismon flight level 330 Alpha 465 received bad weather at Lyric will turn left for 15 nautical mile at 10 nautical mile will climb 300 feet and maintain flight level 333 parallel on deviated track. Duration 25 minutes. All exterior lights are on. Keep a look out.
Won't you ask for weather deviation? Where is the request? Is it the right way? You can just do it on your own.
Negative, sir.
So, what will you say?
A request correction. Request weather deviation estimating Lyric 1150 ETA Port Blair 1315.
Go to next question.
Question 4 transmitting. Chennai control Vistara 965 heavy Boeing 787 position report Vistara 965 IFR Kolkata to Port Blair 1230 radial 316 150 DME inbound VOR Papa Papa Bravo Papa 628 flight level 330 estimating correction over Vitalia revised ETA Port Blair 1310. Chennai Control, Vistara 9065.
Check the ATC. Imagine Vatila to be on the FIR boundary. Read the question carefully. Are you sure it's a correct call?
So because of in Vetala, in question that 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So for my consideration, I think it would be a position report and with the revised ETA.
And what about FIR report?
Yes, sir. I have thought about the FIR report, but there is a revised ETA. It's so I was confused in both. So I have decided to give position report.
Go to next question. Simply answer in sequence, one by one. Just mention the sub-question number.
Question first: if emergency condition exists, switch
Just
transponder
answer
mode.
true or false. You don't have to give a read back. Read the question carefully.
Question first: false.
Carry on. What's the correct code for question one?
Sir, correct code is for emergency condition is 7700.
Are you sure? What is 7600 for?
So it's for um, so 75 is unlawful interference. 76 is for radio telephony. Sorry, communication failure and
Carry on. Question number 5 too.
question number 2 is true.
Carry on.
Question 3 is false.
Please carry on.
Question 4 is false. Question 5, an instrument approach has final segment. Negative, sir. I have no idea about this. I couldn't recall the question number 5.
Okay, please submit your logs.
Affirm, sir.
Okay, Farhan, what was the question? You had a doubt. Okay, students, never forget to enjoy. Okay. ठीक है, काम के हिसाब से we have to be a little stern at times, but don't feel bad. I know everybody is trying their best and everybody has the right heart, and that's why you're a part of this. So yeah, take it easy, relax, don't forget to enjoy. Okay. And yeah, I also should smile, right? But I'm so worried about y'all that I want y'all to see and act. And then we'll smile when our performance is good. But still, we should smile when we are learning because we are so close to our goals. Students once struggling with RT today are selected for Air India, for Indigo, for this, for that. Imagine like our students, like ground study students, are like flying for pilots. There's this one student had inquired for RT many years ago, a few years ago, and he was like, "Sir, fees bahut zyada hai, kam kar do," and all. And then I think he somehow studied and cleared. When I took a follow up with him, just I do it regularly with all students. It's a very tedious task, but I just want to know if everything is going as per their plans, whether they have joined the academy or not. So his reply was, "Sir, मेरा तो एयर इंडिया के लिए 800 घंटे हो गए हैं, 800 hours." A follow up. RT was his last exam. Everything was done apparently. I think I took a reply. I took a follow up after some time, not a lot of time. So it was great to read that. Like, it is happening, students. Another student, he was struggling to pay off his RT fee or NAV fee in parts, and he was off pandemic time. And I was taking a follow up, asking him to just pay the final amount, this and that. And he was like, "Sir, I don't have." I said, "Please arrange, you have to do it." And he did here and there, small. And then next follow up I took was, "Sir, preparing for Air India, some final interview and all, shortlist mein naam aa gaya mera." And these guys are just like y'all individually, like they had the spark and they're doing on their own. One of our students, I think, is an instructor at some ground school, flying school. Some of you all might know some of them on social media also. So yeah, I mean, I'm just not kidding. You do it and you'll feel super good because you'll be all self-made. And do what? Study. Do what? Follow instructions. Simple. It's all for you. So, Farhan, what was the question? सेशन के पहले आप सवाल पूछ रहे थे एक.
Sir, I
Please come
was
back, students. Resurface. आ जाओ सब लोग पानी के ऊपर. We always scuba diving. Let's come up. Vacation. स्कूबा डाइविंग का क्या सेशन खत्म हो गया, इतना ही पैसा भरा था अपन ना. छोटा पैकेज लिया था 25 मिनट का. Has anybody done scuba diving in this room right now? Anyone? Raise your hand. Kingshuk has done. I have done once. Port Blair के पास में ही किया था. Havelock Island or need some island in Andaman. It's so beautiful. Wow, it's like paradise. Fishes are swimming with you, octopus, turtles. Nobody is scared of you and you feel like you're a fish. Fish fry. I don't eat non-veg, but I like fish fry. And from Kolkata, Orissa dish my friends used to eat. Kunal, Nakul, waiting for your logs.
From sir,
Everyone
yes.
is supposed to send me your logs and please resurface. Can I see your faces? We are about to wrap up the session. We are going to the final and most important part, that is feedback, questions, answers, experience. Individually,
sir,
you all have to reply. You are 15 people. Even if you take 1 minute each, it'll cost us 15 minutes. Plus, me having to encourage you for 30 seconds extra individually will take 7 minutes. So 22 minutes तो वहीं waste हो जाएंगे. Please help us save those minutes. Everybody on unmute. I'm going to take your names. Just please talk to me. If possible, just let me see you when we are talking. And please, everyone share your logs. सब करो simultaneously. Cockpit में भी आपके पास दो ही हाथ होंगे. Even in the cockpit, you'll only have two hands. But there's so many things to do at the same time. Fly and talk. So push yourselves, please. I said it once. Please do it. I'm insisting, students. And if you're not doing it, then please drop a text and acknowledge. If you're not sending logs, give a reason. At least say I'm not sending, I'll send it later. I'm waiting. Do you know how difficult it is? सबका नाम याद रखना, एक एक करके चेक करना. अकेले मैं करूंगा तो आप लोग पास हो जाओगे क्या? वी बोथ हैव टू डू इट, राइट? यू हैव टू डू मोर इन फैक्ट। किंगशोक हेडेक हो रहा है क्या?
नहीं सर।
जस्ट आउट ऑफ केयर, हाँ?
हाँ श्योर।
Everything that I'm saying extra, I'm feeling guilty that I'm wasting time for Rajnandini, for Kingshuk, for Nukul, who could be studying more. Rajnandini has to finish some few more lectures or exams before Nukul. Even then, Rajnandini, you also have to acknowledge, respond, do things when asked quickly. You should be one of the first people to send these things. Come on, Yamuna. Neha, come on.
सर एग्जाम्स तो स्टार्ट हो गए ना आज से?
आज से नहीं, काफी दिनों से चालू हो गए एग्जाम्स।
So it started from 9th of December.
Even if you didn't do proper logging, just send me whatever you have made. I just want to see your work so that if it's less, I'll put more focus on you. It's not to scold you, students, it's just to know where you stand so that I can help you more. कौन पूछ रहा था? फरहान, क्या क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे थे आप?
तब वो चार्ट्स में पोर्ट पेयर मिल नहीं रहा था, नीचे था तो मिल गया बाद में।
Good. All you needed was the hint. Ideally, you should give the hint to yourself once you finish the course. I expect you to be try to make the right hints and guesses. Yes. आप क्या white, क्या हो गया? व्हाइट पेपर बन गए हो क्या बैठे बैठे? Sorry, it's a bad joke, students. अच्छा, that's your image. Okay, that's your
ब्रेक
image.
ब्रेक
Yeah,
के
yeah.
बाद बंद भी था, ब्रेक के बाद।
डिस्प्ले पिक्चर है वो आपका। I was confused. मैं बोले ये कैसे कर दिया उन्होंने?
अरे नहीं,
Nice,
वो
man.
डिफॉल्ट हो गया था।
Any more questions? You had a question, फरहान, पेपर ब्रेक से पहले जल्दी बोलो, 4 बार पूछ लिया मैंने।
वो ब्रेक से पहले वाला नहीं है,
सॉरी?
ब्रेक से पहले वाला क्लियर कर लिए।
कैसे? एक्नॉलेज तो करो, क्वेश्चन क्या था? क्वेश्चन तो बताओ। एटलीस्ट टेल मी द क्वेश्चन व्हाट इट वाज। आई
सर
वांट
द
लॉक्स फॉर दिस पेपर, हाँ स्टूडेंट्स?
डॉक नंबर फॉर आईका फ्लाइट प्लान।
ओके। ओके, गुड। डॉक 9, करेक्शन, डॉक 4444, फ्लाइट प्लान, हैंड रिटन नोट्स, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। ओके, quickly I'm going to take names and please quickly talk to me. Everybody go on unmute. अरे बाबा, कोई सुनता क्यों नहीं है क्लास में? प्रॉब्लम क्या है? What's your problem? Why are you not listening, students? Go on unmute. Why is it so difficult? If there is a background noise, I'll take care of it. Okay. So, starting with who wants to go first? Give me, show me proactive. Who wants to go first? Kunal is a busy man. Kingshuk, yes, go ahead. Tell me.
Yes, sir. So question number 1 alpha, I found out no such mistakes.
Okay, fine. Wait, Kingshuk, wait.
So
सर
Yes, please go ahead. Station calling.
at last there should be given a request clearance for that should be given, right?
Sorry, say again, Karthik. Say again. अच्छे से बोलो. Karthik, say again, quick. कुणाल पूछ रहे थे, कार्तिक पूछ रहे थे. Okay.
नेगेटिव सर, मैंने नहीं पूछा उसका टाइम वो किलो रो में फास्ट।
कार्तिक क्या हुआ? टाइप करो, आप म्यूट पे हो. Anyway, Sahil, let's start with you. You tell me how was your experience?
So it was quite good. Got to learn a lot of new things, especially how to log our calls and all that. So yeah, it was a first time experience, so that was good.
Very nice. Any challenges?
Negative, sir.
Very good. You were able to understand things. Very nice logs. So were you able to understand things?
So like some things I did not understand, like the cell call check, and but yeah, most of the things I understood.
Hmm. Your logs are good, but you also have to mention that go to next question whenever it's said. You just
Yeah.
write Golf Tango November Quebec. But nice. Very good. Very impressive.
Thank you, sir.
Nice. Good job. Farhan, how was your experience?
Sir, in question number 1, that only question had ATC response. Other question was just go to next question.
Mm-hmm. So
So
sometimes you might get such examiners. So yes, expect that also. And most times, obviously, people will talk also. So it can be a mix. If here we would have spoken, then probably paper would have went in a different way because time considerations would be there. But yeah, even this happens and that happens. We have to be ready for both. Basically, we have to be ready for whatever happens. And we should expect that ATCs are going to talk to us. Simple. If they don't say go to next question, good for us. Simple. Good day for us. It depends on your initial performance, to be honest, students. I'll tell you a secret. Many times, if the way you sound in the first calls, sorry, I was not able to find the picture screen. Yeah, the way the student is taking call also tells the examiner how to examine that student. Okay, so they decide in real time. They might just support the student in a way that, yeah, anything can happen. It all depends upon how good you are in your first calls. The way he was sounding was really good. So that was really nice. So examiner was asking him questions and he didn't debate. He got the hint and he knew examiner could say bol rahe hain. So that was really nice. He was open to learn. He was not scared. He was confident. So yeah, you might be treated well if you are doing well. But expect replies also. Next mock Rajnandini ka hoga first, there will be a lot of replies. Maybe there won't be any replies. Simple. Maybe couple calls replies, couple calls no replies. Like that. Okay. How was the experience otherwise?
question number 5 was date of paper.
Yeah, you will get there when you come to a certain time. आ जाओगे आप. अभी तो शुरुआत की आपने. Anything else, Farhan? How was the experience?
Great.
Can you see what you're supposed to do overall once done with everything?
Yes, sir. Upon Victor Daniel.
Good. Students who are not yet done with their course, this is a boost and bonus for you. It should not scare you because you don't know a few things or many things. It's obvious you will not know. But once you finish the course, you will know. Every lecture, you will know few more things, more things, more things. So be happy and excited. है ना? Okay.
Huh?
And yes, Prerit, how was your experience?
Sir, my experience was good. Mistakes aside, I have seen this type of question paper in my past as well. So personally, uh, I was stuck. I was thinking about that my speed of writing will not match because I am taking a live mock after a very long time. But uh, it it was not like that. I was able to match up with the speed, and yes, sir, I was not worried about the intentions for the questions. I was knowing it all.
Good. I like the sound of it. I like your new look also. सूट हो रहा है आप पे. अच्छे
Thank
लग
you,
रहे
sir.
हैं. ऐसे लग रहे हो कि आप बड़े हो गए हो थोड़े और. अच्छा लग रहा है. Good job. Shabrish, your experience?
That was good, sir. I pretty much knew what was going to happen in the questions, aside from one or two questions. Yeah.
Hmm. Areas of improvement खुद के लिए कुछ मिले? Anything to learn from this? Any mistakes you scanned? Any new thing or missing thing?
Yes, sir, there were a couple of things.
Good. Feel free to discuss with me, please. Anytime students over chat, you can drop discussions. Keep RT discussed in an easy way till the time you clear your exams. Good, Shabrish. Good. Sound confident. That's nice. Sayed, how was your experience?
It was good, sir.
Hmm?
I have one doubt in question number 3, sir. Can we turn left and also can we turn right, sir? Can we also turn right, sir, while climbing like for 15 nautical miles in weather deviation and uh,
1 5 nautical miles, not 15.
yeah, 1 5 nautical
Uh-huh.
miles?
Actually, there is a rule based on easterly and westerly heading, but even if you don't apply that right now, it's fine. Here,
Okay.
turning left was making more sense because any which ways we have to turn left for the next route. Right लेते तो हमें extra
Oh,
fly
yeah.
करना पड़ता.
Yeah, correct, sir.
But yeah, you can go. If there is a straight route, you can go right also, left also. Hypothetical data can be used. No worries.
Okay, sir. Sir,
So
in
what
question number 4,
Nukul did was right.
yes, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, in question number 4, it was position report, yes?
Yeah, this we have discussed in past sessions with students' feedback. If both calls can be right, basically. So the way a student is proving his call, if asked, made sense. So he justified in a correct way. As an examiner, I was expecting FIR report, but when he confidently gave me position report, I was on the student side because it was not wrong also because the way he said and it made sense because दोनों रिपोर्ट दे सकते हैं. So the question
Okay.
was giving a hint over Vatila and not FIR boundary, and Vatila is slightly near the FIR boundary. So benefit of doubt goes to the control call only. And he could have called the other control, but his intent to call Charlie control somewhere he will not lose a lot of marks, but he'll not get full marks also there. But it could have been FIR report call. If yes, then call would have gone to radio. Radio cell call should have been said. So on that basis, we would have checked. Position report done correctly. A few mistakes here and there are there, but yeah, it's fine. Kolkata control. I was thinking if he will go for Kolkata control instead of Chennai control, but Kolkata control का boundary बहुत दूर ही खत्म हो जाता है. Even halfway distance, Vatila is very far off. So Chennai was a good guess. I would have, if I was in his place, I might have given FIR report call there in this situation. But control call also go because some of our students had gotten this exam call and examiner was expecting discussing this only. So it's fine. I think the way you justify is correct. Here, when I gave no response in question number 4, students, that's when I was checking if he'll realize he's called the right ATC or not as an examiner. So, as an examiner, a lot of things are going in our minds. So, um, he simply raised the control call only, and when asked the questions, he had a reason. Sir, I did it this and that. He was aware. Fine. इतना काफी है because you're not in the cockpit right now, so it's fine. Right है कि wrong है? Whether it's right or wrong, we'll get to know when I give the feedback. But what were you thinking? Were you going to give FIR report?
No, sir. I thought to mention FIR report also in position report. I thought to mention like I am over FIR boundary. Like I was over Kolkata and Chennai FIR boundary.
That one mention won't harm you at all. But control deals with control boundaries, ACC boundaries, and HF radio deals with FIR boundaries. So even if you don't mention, it's fine. You've mentioned Vatela and you've done your job. So if
Yes,
you're
sir.
making a call to control and not saying FIR boundary, it's fine.
Okay,
But
sir.
you do have to mention control boundaries if you're on them. So he said Vatela, it's fine. आप बोलोगे भी चलेगा. If you even say that, it's good. It's all awareness only, not bad.
Yes, sir.
Examiner might then say, if you are on FIR boundary, then why did you not give FIR report call? So in this case, this question, Nukul is safe. Because whenever you're on FIR boundary, you have to give an FIR report. So if you're mentioning FIR boundary, then I would say go with FIR report call instead of position report call. Because FIR report, or you can do both. If you feel like, make a position report to control, and if you have time and if they're not saying go to next question, make an FIR report to HF radio also. See, this is how you think about answer, students. Ideally, you will have to do both in reality. You will be told in communications briefing. So Vatila, you give position report, and FIR boundary, once you reach within a few minutes or maybe couple of minutes, you give FIR report then. That goes to different ATC, this goes to different ATC, although it's going to be a similar call. FIR report is almost a position report only, but made when you're crossing FIR boundaries. That's FIR report. Everything else is same. Good questions. Okay, I hope this will help you perform in a very good way for your first mock, Sayed. Yes, ऐसे होता है
Yes,
कि ऐसे
yes,
होता है?
yes, 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 sir. Yes,
ऐसे होता है।
yes.
मुझे लग तो नहीं रहा है, बट हाँ बोल रहा हूँ मैं क्या?
No, sir.
मेरा हेडफोन जा रहा हूँ। Great. Bhargav, young
Yes, sir.
champ, how is your experience?
Sir, it was very good, sir. As it was my first RT class. I had some live report. I was amazed with the call.
Good job, Nukul. Nice observation, Bhargav. Good. Keep
Thanks.
up with your revisions. Very soon you're going to be on the stage. Hannah, we'll practice
Affirm.
and we'll be ready for the exams.
Affirm.
Great. Neha. You know, Neha, when yesterday I was sending schedule, first I was messaging someone else, then I reminded that you'll be the first person I'll message. So मैंने उनका नाम हटा के आपको डाला just to stay true to my word. Imagine. So yeah, I was happy. So how's the experience?
It was good, sir. I've observed Nukul before also with the mocks. So I saw some improvements maybe. And I was analyzing my mock because somewhat similar mock I have given. So wrong call sign initially and all that. So I was analyzing कि नया कौन से points improve कर सकती हूँ. And yeah, overall it was all good.
Good,
He
no
was getting
hurdles, right?
yes, sir.
कोई hurdles or
No
challenges in the
negative,
paper?
sir. Negative.
Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Okay. Yamuna, quickly tell me.
Actually,
Yeah, please carry on, Neha.
I actually liked something that is he was catching up very nicely with the hints. This is something I've put on.
He was really catching up nicely with the hints. Very nice, Nukul. I was very happy to see that. This is how we have to, address examiners in case they cross-talk to us. Some will do cross-talking, some will not do cross-talking. So I'm trying to give that experience also. So yeah, some might be a little rude also, but why be rude when he was not making many errors? But he did make Vistara and Akasa error. So that is something we have to be careful about, students. Okay. But yeah, thanks to Sahil teamwork that we realized it going through in between. So there also some distractions happened. Still, Nukul was like steady. So it's good. It's good. Obviously, it's good. Compliments, huh, Nukul? You're getting many compliments today. I think generally ऐसे ही बोलते हैं ना. बाकी सब अच्छा था सर, बस एक दो गलती किए हैं. बट अच्छा है आज. Very good. Neha, good observation. Nukul is someone who would, I'll tell you, when we talk next now, I'll give you chess references. I'm getting that idea about him. Nukul को भी बोलेंगे हम. He will feel good. Tell me if I'm right. Yamuna, how was your experience?
It was good, sir. Managing time is challenging for me, but it was good.
We will be working on it and I'll help you finish your paper before time.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, yes. You just focus on instructions and keep asking questions.
Roger.
Nice to hear you smile, Yamuna. Keep it up. Chayan, how about you?
It was great, sir. I was just actually trying to get myself like accustomed to the whole exam environment again, but nevertheless, it was a great experience.
Hmm. Anything you need, just drop me a text, okay?
Absolutely, sir.
And it's okay if you are feeling, no, sir, I don't want to attend the session. It will be fine. If I insist, then you think about it. So I'm giving you that freedom because I want you to take it easy and not stress too much about anything.
Roger,
Because,
sir.
yeah, because you have done your part almost all correctly. So we'll just work on it to polish it. That's it. So take it
Roger, sir.
easy and be proud of yourself. If you are not, then if you already are, then बोलो सर मैं already हूँ तुम्हारी जरूरत नहीं है मेरे को. I know you'll not talk, but yeah. Kunal and Meet. Karthik, I think is struggling. लंबा चल गया ना session. Mentally, he might not have been prepared. It's okay. Yes. Kunal,
Yes, sir.
hi, कैसे हो? बहुत दिनों बाद
Sir,
मिले.
I'm good. Yes,
अच्छा
sir.
लगा मिलके. मीत, आप बताओ कैसा था आपका experience?
So my experience was good. I haven't been in touch with RT for the past few weeks. So yeah, it was a good revision for me.
I think, yeah, just on the side, get ready with it, slow and steady, regularly. Maybe 1, 2, 3 days a week or something, couple hours, 1 hour. You don't have to do much, but you have to first focus on what you think you would have required from past experiences, and first we work on that, and let me know whatever you need, and then we go about it. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Great. Rajnandini, any questions?
No, no, sir, but I was having like little bit of, I was confused to where to call in the first fourth question.
Which question? Fourth question.
Yes, sir.
How was your experience overall?
Sir, it was good.
Now you know what you are supposed to do and how. So please try to apply. Okay? Whenever you're taking a class, going through lectures, just know that, okay, this is how I'm going to perform in the best possible way. Because you have to do a lot in a short period of time along with practice. So you just have a guided thought, which will be a ruling thought that you will be doing accurate things and believe that. Believe that when it is a part of your learning itself. Okay? It will just help you and give you a boost of about not less than 15 marks in the exam. So that is great. And thank you. Nice to see you. अच्छा लगा मुझे आपको देख के. And nice to see you smile also. And don't worry and stress about RT, okay? You'll get through. Bus. And get enough sleep. Kolkata students, ensure you're getting enough sleep, okay? Don't burn the midnight lamp at both ends. It's a saying that you're working hard day and night. Yeah, so itna bhi nahi stress lena. You don't have to stress this much also. Reduce 10% of your stress levels if there are any. You have the authority, students, because I'll take care of it. And that 10% will help you increase 10 marks in the exam. This is how it is. Good. Anybody wants to share anything else about their experience? And if I have missed someone's name, please take the mic and say how was your experience. My experience, if anybody wants to ask, it was very confusing. Uh, I'm just kidding, huh? Okay, Nukul, any questions? Let's get it done. What is the
Oh,
expectation?
yeah,
How
I've
much
been
will you
wanting to
score?
know. Do you eat your pizza crust?
Yes, I want pizza crust. कौन दे रहा है? किधर है?
Sir, I'm
किधर
sorry,
है?
that was my Google Assistant.
Very nice assistant you have. People asking about what kind of crust you want your pizza. यहाँ तो कोई ऑफर भी नहीं करता एक चाय. So, wow, nice, nice. Yeah. So yeah, I mean एक दो बार पहले भी हुआ था मैं भूल गया I think हर्ष के साथ या किसी के साथ. This is good. So Nukul, how much will you score? Cheese burst, large, medium. What are you going to score?
Question 3.
सॉरी, वापस बोलो, मैं आपको वीडियो ऑफ किया है, नेटवर्क वीक था, वापस बोलो, से अगेन.
Uh, Sir, I would medium, sir, because my rate of speed, so I think slow. I didn't complete my paper in time, I guess.
Hmm. Anukul, radio 1, do a readability check.
Background, Victor, how do you read?
Everybody turn off your videos. Let's see if that will help him. Victor Tango, November Kilo Charlie, Mumbai Ground. How do you read?
Background, Victor, Tango, November, Charlie, read 5.
Read you 3, but continue. Okay, tell me, how is your experience?
My experience was good, but I did a mistake. I think my rate of speech was slow. I think I didn't complete my paper on time. Yes.
Okay, what
Did,
else?
did I complete, sir?
Yeah, of course. You are actually, what do we say? You are actually extra time बच गया था आपके पास. You finished the paper in less than 24 minutes.
Okay, oh, fine, okay, sir.
So,
And
something I always say, don't worry about time unless I tell you to worry about time. And have I told you all to worry about time? If no, then you also don't worry about time. Simple. It's for everyone else. Yeah. Carry on, Nukul, please.
yeah, sir. In question two, I was very hurry, so I did a mistake. Then I realized that it's a urgency call.
Mhm.
Then question three, I think examiner will give me a 0 marks for this because I didn't no request to control. I thought I was in urgency call
Why do you think this
because I was
mistake happened? Yeah. I mean,
सर सर पता नहीं वो कॉल में ही एकदम मैं थोड़ा सा बिजी हो गया वो बाद में कि भाई कंप्लीट करना है तो स्टे
Try to turn on your video now. Hmm. So, good. What else?
and sir question 4 I think uh, IFR report should be given now I realize
IFR report क्या होता है? कुछ नया है क्या
sorry
BGCA का?
FIR report sir
होता है. I know it's human error only. Human factors basically. 1:30 to 4:30, 3 hours. We are not used to it. It happens. It is okay. It is okay. It's all gonna help in the exam. Zero तो नहीं मिलेंगे. And I think you are underestimating yourself. Anything else? Flight plan? Anything else?
sir
Vistara and
other
Akasa.
info yes sir call sign is uh, I was because we didn't use Vistara and Akasa, so that's why I just picked
Hmm.
Akasa here.
This is complacency in human factors. Sort of a complacency. We should always avoid it. Basically, it's assumptions. It's okay. Examiners also was playing with it. Actually, I think maybe it's a student teacher connect also. I was just thinking about it because when I was writing it, I actually wanted to give you Akasa. I don't know how it got to UK. And maybe it is just the student teacher connect that you also thought it's Akasa. Trust me there. I wanted to say check your call sign because you were just saying Akasa, and last session I think somebody was saying Akasa Air, so we were saying Akasa Air. If I would have given you a hint, check your call sign, maybe it would have clicked. But I thought I'll just give it to you in feedback because I was any which ways going to crosstalk in between, so I didn't want to do it too much for you. Maybe I don't know how thoughts work, but I was like, maybe that's how. I don't know. But yeah, if we don't think about that, then students, I think recently I have shared a list of airline codes and a
Yes,
Google
sir.
Doc in the making in which it's shared, I guess. Students who don't have it,
Of course, sir.
yeah, don't have it, let me know, I'll share. Okay? It's a very nicely made doc. You don't have to go on the web, you just go through the doc. It's all carried from any which ways. Data is compiled from here and there and it's given to you in the best possible way. It makes your job easy. So please always at the start of the now students you can keep your videos on whoever can. We are going to wrap up. I just want to see your faces on last time when you're taking the final feedback. So I said in the start of the session that what is very important is W2 who you are. And there we made one mistake. It can happen to anyone. See, it's not Nukul's individual mistake. This is how the exams are. This is human errors, human factors. We have to be careful about it. We did discuss urgency call situation in the example I gave. That also got missed. Okay. So two instructions given in real time were missed. Couple of instructions given in past learning were missed. If we don't miss those instructions, it means we are accurate. That's why I say follow instructions. It's a simple way to understand. That's why you call me instructor, right? You will respect your flight instructors any which ways, right? So that's how it is. So be careful. That's it. Keep reminding yourselves all the time. Be involved into accuracy. Prerit, no problem. I will give you access. Okay. So I'm going to quickly. Okay. Final thing. Nukul, or koi challenges? Any more challenges?
Negative, sir.
Are you able to hear me well? Sorry. Say again. आपका मैं बंद कर रहा हूँ. Yeah. Say again. What are you saying?
Sir, file.
Say again. Students understand. Issues are रहे हैं. Everybody go off video. Understand mutually. And don't make me ask you to say again to come back on video if network is fine. Nukul, finish what you're saying last.
Sir, as per is good now. I need to sir ये थोड़ा सा इस जो टेस्ट था इससे थोड़ा सा कॉन्फिडेंस जो मिस्टेक्स हैं वो अगली बार अब नहीं होगी.
Okay. Okay.
हाँ.
Anything else?
Negative, sir.
For now negative. कुछ
And
होगा तो मैं बता दूंगा. ऐसे बोलना है.
सर वो अदर इंफॉर्मेशन की जो ये था फॉर रेडियो
that you missed using in your calls. Yeah.
yes sir.
Chalo. I hope you can hear me, Nukul.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Finish what you're saying.
सर मेरे को अभी तक ये पता था कि वो जो अगर अदर इंफॉर्मेशन में अगर रेडियो कॉल के लिए सेल कॉल जो है वो सिर्फ सेल कॉल चेक करते समय ही यूज करना है. ये अभी तक मुझे पता था.
Oh, okay. नहीं. Mostly
Yes,
you
sir.
mention your cell call code on all HF calls. All HF calls.
Okay, sir.
Remember. If information is given to you
Affirm,
in your
sir.
flight plan, it might be useful in calls. Try to see if it's applicable, students, always. It's a very easy exam, trust me.
Affirm, sir.
It is tedious, but it is easy to clear. जिन्होंने नहीं किया है बुरा मत फील करो, हो जाएगा. ऐसे बुरा नहीं फील करते. Nicole, और कुछ रहेगा तो please share with me. I'm just going to quickly do an assessment, not a detailed assessment. If it's Akasa, I think go with Akasa Air, but be very careful with your call signs, otherwise you'll lose good marks. Is it persons on board or passenger on board? Go through your abbreviations and please get back to me individually as your homework. Okay? Is it POB or person on board or passenger on board as per the abbreviations? Read the words carefully. It's not ideal, it's idle. It won't be an issue. I am sure examiners will not say that it's a different thing, but it is idle, not ideal. High power run up. How many engines? Number one engine or both engine or number two engine? And duration. Two things were missing from idle power run up call. I'm just going to read out the call. You don't have to write it now. Anybody who wants to write the script can just replay this part of the session exactly 3 hours and you can then transcribe. Okay. So the call ideally should be like this, which is very close to Nukul's call. So good job done. Kolkata ground, Vistara 965, heavy, Boeing 787, IFR, Kolkata to Port Blair 09015, passenger on board 107, security check clear, information Delta. Request startup, would like to carry out idle power run-up for both engines, duration 05 minutes each. Hospital flight. This is how the call we have done in real life, okay, for idle power run-up. And once the run-up is done, we say idle power run-up complete and report completion of that also. So overall, good job. Just which engines, both engines, and engine duration, and be very careful with your call sign. It's a very silly mistake. I'm sure it won't be repeated with you at least, but others be very careful, especially students with less experience of exams or first time experiences. So overall, good. Confirm your call sign was said. But here, an interesting thing happened. Very good thing that really impressed me and made it easy for Nukul going ahead. And students, be very watchful. Examiner gave a wrong call sign. And he was aware to say, please confirm your call sign. A very nice way to ask. Very simple, nice way to ask. He didn't say no negative, you're not Port Blair, you're Chennai or Kolkata. He was so watchful. He said, confirm your call sign. And I really liked it. I was like, हाँ ये बच्चा समझदार है. If you can make your examiners feel like this, I told you, first calls are the most important calls, so be very careful. Then trust me, paper इतना आसान हो सकता. It means paper can get easy. So this was really good. I really liked it, and this made me feel that let's just test his calls. Let's not bother him much because he knows what he's doing. So that's what they want to see, whether you know what you're doing. So when you mug up and go, you end up making such errors that people will laugh and cry at the same time. But when you study and perform like this, these errors, we try to fix such errors where people will laugh and cry at the same time in class itself, if you happen to make it. And you can be then ready to give any call in the exam or in the world. Or then if you go through the question papers, it just makes your job easy. You won't have to memorize those 50, 60 odd booklets or pages or papers, but you just would have to understand the intent and add it to your learning. That's it. See, it's so easy then. It's not always easy, but you go with this way of approach to the exam. Question number bravo, you didn't start with pan. Please students always check if it's urgency or distress. Make it a part of your checklist. Again, call sign. Everything else was good. Disregard, you can say W1, W2, and then disregard also. I always say this is better. It can get you a couple of extra points in the exam. Then you started with pan, addressing, condition, intention. Additional info was missing. And security on standby to offload the passenger was missing. But additional info, you could have given couple of information about your flight. Boeing 787 was given. You could have said IFR so and so hospital flight because you need expeditious handling. You might have a passenger on board. You might be going to pick up a passenger. We don't know what kind of hospital flight is it. But yeah, medical issue are sensitive issues. So we have to add that in our call. See, I did say if special handling has training flight or negative RVSM you mentioned. It was a hint to say that please try to mention as and where it's applicable. Hospital flight, kindly expedite is what you could have said as a sincere pilot. You want to prevent safety and you also want to complete your mission, which will save lives. It's a hospital flight. So you're doing both. प्लीज फटाफट सिक्योरिटी भेजो मैं फटाफट आ रहा हूँ मेरे को हाई स्पीड टैक्सी गिव मी हाई स्पीड टैक्सी गेट मी ऑन एप्रन नियरेस्ट पार्किंग लॉट kindly expedite hospital flight, make it quick. Use RT phrases to communicate. Now, this is leadership. If you do this, ATC will help you. If you talk like this, ATC will help you make that thing that you want to do a reality. They will help you with clearances. They will stop everything, quickly help you, and then continue everything. Within 15 minutes, it is possible that they can help you get departed again. But security checks would have to be done again even if the gates are open. So that might take some time. A lot of clearances go in the back. So all this really matters, students. Exams are easier compared to the real life stuff. You just have to make a call with hypothetical information. So these two calls were really good. Ignoring the Akasa error, call sign error, or including 6, 7 easily scored out of 10. Here, good, he realized his mistake, said pan everything. Almost a very good call, 7 or 8 easily. I'm just giving minimum max. Nukul, अभी से ऐड करते रहो आप. Don't say
Yes.
transmitting word, just say question number 2. Question number 2, alpha. Don't say transmitting and waste a few seconds there. Okay? Don't say it before, don't say it afterwards also. Departure report was good. The way you said correction was very wrong. Third important point for the day is whenever you say correction, transmit from the last said word or phrase and then the corrected word or phrase. Nukul, this rule you broke, and this is something that I want you to ensure never ever happens again. So, ideally, it will be like this: departed from Kolkata via Alpha 465, radial correction, departed from Kolkata via Alpha 465, radial 1900. This is how it should have gone because this whole phrase is meaningful in this case. So this was missing here. It's Vertila. Y'all have gone through all charts just one day before going to bed or after waking up, sitting for breakfast. Go through all charts, scan all waypoints, and see if you're able to pronounce correctly and cross check with me if you have to. It won't be an issue, but why make such mistakes? Other info was missing, cell call was missing, examiner cross-checked, why didn't you give? Is it not important? He said, sir, sorry, it's important. That's all he or she wanted to hear. Great, good job. Maybe would have asked him to make another call, but not needed. In this case, don't think all examiners will be like this, okay? Students, I'll be different examiners in different times. But yeah, overall, on an average, we will try to have an experience. And yeah, please mention cell call, especially because it's a call to radio. Departure report starts with your call sign. Very good. Please mention your call sign. It's Vistara. Remember, it's not that. Overall, very good call. Radials, DME, flight level, routes are mentioned. I think flight level, yeah, everything is mentioned. Estimates are mentioned. Aircraft type is mentioned. Basically covered everything. A very high scoring call, a very good paper. Anywhere between 15, 16, 17 can be scored on this. So good job. Like your scoring average 13, 14 on first question, 70%, it's safe. Second question, average 14, it's safe, going good. At least you still have an average of 70, going good. Question number 3. You started off really well, and I was so happy. I was like, very good. I wanted to see if these papers, similar to what we have done in past, you're still able to solve as per the areas of improvements. And I was so happy you did it. Also took a left turn. I was expecting you will say right. In the end, I don't know what distracted you that you thought it's an RCF call.
What?
Yeah. So you just mix the two calls. Only when you have RCF and you have to deviate for safety can you do standard deviations on your own. And whenever you do standard deviations on your own, you have to make a pan call. Here, there was no RCF. So you just say request weather deviation, just the way you said it in the end. And you did realize, which I write. He realized later that, oh, I also missed my estimates. And he took the opportunity to fix another error also, students. Prerit, sun rahe ho na? Hmm. So this really
Affirm,
also
sir.
is impressive that he realized one more mistake and he was like, oh, sir will not notice. I will say that. And those things are nice. Like you give someone one mistake and they're fixing two, three mistakes is also a good thing. So Nukul, in the first place, estimates तो नहीं miss होने चाहिए थे, right? So be careful. Take a few more seconds to make this call and it will be perfect. Or keep thinking while you are making the call to make it perfect. If examiner would have cross-talked and your responses would have been not like this, then थोड़े marks और कम हो जाते. Maybe marks would have still reduced. But we don't. Overall, it was really good. So yeah, this was good. Didn't lose much marks here also. Easily, easy score. He might get more. In the least, he'll get this. So good job. I don't think your rate of speech was very slow. I think stick with it. We'll see how your next mark goes. Filal, stick with it. Don't worry about it because you're saying it nicely. And here, when you said correction, going back to question number two, you had a stretched dead air. So radial estimates are something you should pre-meditate in your mind before giving the call. So वो वहाँ you made a mistake and you don't have to make a mistake there only. So we have covered it already in our strategy. But because it was just one instance, I'm not deducting your marks on the dead air at all. Because once or twice a little stretch is fine in the exam. If you make it a habit, then it's a problem. But be careful. Correction and dead air, both. So yeah. Nukul, I hope you are able to hear me.
Affirm, sir.
Yeah. Here also, it's fine. It's Watila, ETA. 5 minutes, right? So I was expecting you will say 1300 because earlier you gave me ETA 1315. So if you're 15 minutes early, then you'll reach 1300. So I was expecting you to make this calculation also. But it's fine because hypothetical data is allowed. So it's fine. But try to be correct with what you are saying to get more marks if examiners notice. Overall, gave no response. You waited a little more than 10 seconds. It's fine. You raised the station again. You're following instructions. That's fine. Then I spoke to you and you explained. Otherwise, I would have waited to see if you're giving me an FIR report and maybe would have had lesser time for question number five, which again, fast pace pay, you would have been able to cover. Overall, simple call, not much to do because there's not much left. There's not much left on your route. You can give estimates for your CTR or CTA and then ETA like this. Okay.
Affirm, sir.
Good job. Anywhere between 13, 14, 15, 16, easily. My marks would be somewhere around this only. There's nothing much here. I mean, you could easily get 18 also if you just mention that CTR there. Hospital flight. This was important because you're not scheduled to land now. 15 minutes were still there. You have arrived early, so you might ask them for priority. Basically, you won't have to hold for 5 minutes. So that thing was just missing a little bit. That I'm arriving early, hospital flight, bus. That's the only thing missing here, actually. Nothing much. Sorry for that. Good job overall. Question number five. This we have done so many times. Cannot miss. Question number five booklet is something you will do tonight before going to sleep. Please
Affirm,
remember
sir.
the codes correctly, but you did recall the codes very good. True, false, false. I think they all are correct. Just a sec. So the layer of positive charge particles of UV rays is called ozone layer, and the layer of ions is called ionosphere.
Yes, sir.
SOS Morse code is fine. Emergency transponder Scott codes are fine. Bearing measured from magnetic north is magnetic bearing. Bearing measured from NDB is relative bearing. Bearing measured from VOR is radial. And bearing measured from true north is true bearing.
True.
And bearing measured from compass north, you can say is compass bearing. Also, a trick question. Please feel free to ask me to say again. So yeah, and QDM is magnetic bearing to the station, magnetic track. QDR is bearing. So one is track. When you go to a station, that becomes track. And when you are relative to a station, either flying from a station or flying by a station, then it becomes bearing. Remember this as an easy way to remember QDM and QDR. QDM track, it's a magnetic track to the station. QDR is a magnetic bearing that called radial from the station. Remember this, okay? This very few people know how easy it is. And last, please students find the answer to this and add it as a second point of your homework. Question number five booklet, people have to do it. Others can wait till you reach question number five booklet, which will start when your part two lectures start. I think you will get it once you finish lecture 14, or I can give it to you early also on your demand if you have not finished it. Anybody knows this answer? Chayan, Meet? Anyone? Yamuna? Prerit, yes.
Sir, I think I can.
Sir, an instrument segment has initial segment, intermediate segment, and final segment.
Meet your answer.
Yeah, it's the same. Initial, intermediate, and final.
Nukul was able to recall final. IAF,
So,
IAF, and FAF. These are the words. Initial approach fix, intermediate fix, and final approach fix. Do correct me here and there if I'm wrong, okay? It's okay. It happens. But yeah, good job overall. Let's wrap it up. Any questions, anyone, before we leave? You have the schedule for tomorrow, correction Monday. Timings would be similar, but I will confirm. If you're not attending, it's fine. If you're getting a schedule and if you attend, that would be great. If not, it's fine. But students under the priority list, which is Nukul, Rajnandani first, and then Syed onwards in sync. Yeah, we are going to continue and keep you ready and just keep practicing and practicing. Students applying for February Delhi. Last date, I think, is 30th. Think of 30th as the last date. And please apply. And please message me that you have applied or you are applying. Students appearing for Hyderabad, correction, Kolkata. If you are thinking things can go south and if you think you would want to go to Delhi, then 500 bucks. You can just keep it applied. Just saying so that you don't have to wait 4 months to give the exam again. You can just continue with your prep, couple of more sessions, few more hours of self-study, and you'll be ready to clear the subsequent next session immediately. So yeah, just saying. So think accordingly, and if you need anything else, just drop me a message. And if anything is wrong, please let me know. And if you are happy with something, then also please let me know. Good job, Nukul. Keep it up. Next paper will be super tough. So it's going to be fun. Okay.
affirm, sir.
All right, students. Anything, do get back to me. I'll take your leave. Very happy to see a full class. Please follow instructions, push yourself and do the needful. It will be like learning to ride a bicycle. You just go fall, and one day you just learn automatically. You just follow instructions and you will get there automatically. And if you're if you're stuck somewhere, somebody please give me that pizza. So if you're stuck somewhere, then just tell me, okay? Just tell me and don't take stress for anything that's wrong. Everything will be resolved. Present moment is the best moment. Make it the best with your family and friends and self. Don't forget that, students. I'll see you on Monday and let's do it. This session, ground papers and RT papers, everyone has made me so proud that I feel so good. And these news I'm getting when times are really tough for the academy. So thank you, students, for doing this. Keep it up. And let's all, in a short span of time, क्या बोलते हैं? Color the sky with your individual trait and colors. समझ रहे हैं आप? So keep it up. I'll see you in the next session, students. ठीक है? I'll leave first. आप सब अपने आप गायब हो जाओगे. Bye. Take care, students.
Thank you, sir. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Sir.